Hello, all,
Yeah.
and welcome back to the virtual table for our first ever one-shot Crude Awakening.
Turning into a
This is the
double
second
shot.
part. Yeah, this is the second part of our one-shot, which is, counterintuitive. But oh well, Mike is playing the party's cleric, Ash Blacklight Morrow, the disciple of Lathander, smiter of undead, a light domain cleric. Eli is playing the spellcaster, Wisteria Firebloom Ebonleaf, the elven wizard. Then Gabe, the new player, is going to be
Wizard.
playing the fighter Lucarius Trueblade Smith. He's got a big sword, magic. He's a human fighter. And then Frankie is playing the little goblin rogue, Glint Backstab Traitor the Rat Blackjack. Together, they woke up from their 100-year nap, or, well, long nap. Uh,
100 years of being dead.
yeah, they got woken up by a team of clerics that nearly got themselves killed in the process, and have cleared out some skeletons, and then robbed a grave, and got attacked by earth elementals for it.
Well,
So
hey,
far,
listen.
so
We
far
didn't
that's
rob a grave. I
yeah.
robbed a grave.
was gonna
Glint
say
robbed a
Glint
grave.
rock.
Yeah,
Don't
Glint
sell me
Glint
short, all right? This was a one-man venture.
Glint robbed a grave while everyone else was standing there like, this is a terrible idea, and then got just ganked into unconsciousness by so many enemies all at once,
There
literally
were so
climbing out of
many,
the walls.
but we
Now they've
didn't
had a
die.
yeah, no one fully died again. They've had a short rest, and they are ready enough to get back on the road. They are still in the cave that they woke up in, but they have to head out into the world to face down their their foe from 100 years ago, Malacerta, the Dragon Queen, who has been resurrected as a Dracolich. There's only one path left to go, so I'm assuming y'all are gonna head down. The cave continues to stretch onward. You see a corner up ahead, and around the edge of that corner, you do actually see a dull orange glow in the distance.
That's not good.
Well,
Awesome.
Or
Are
it's
we sure that we don't want to
the
take a
late
healing break
day.
before we
Y'all
get
We
already
into it?
took a short
did.
rest.
Yeah, but like more.
how many of those health potions did we get?
I think I grabbed all of them.
Five
If
superior.
Glint and Lucarius could each drink one.
I
I'm going
could.
to go feed them a superior healing potion each.
Yippee!
Duh.
Yay!
Yes, so you
Yippee!
see the telltale flicker of firelight at the end of this very long, very wide cave.
And then we stumble upon this ancient chamber with red and white checkered floors with these statues, some appearing
You
as
can
kings
tell
and
that there are
queens.
some large burning braziers, though you can't
Alright.
see much past them from that distance.
Mm.
No one's
I'm
doing it.
gonna
Might as well be the squishy one. Oh, there we go.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna make sure I'm always in front of Wisteria.
So you can see a big group of figures lumbering about. Some
Oh,
are clearly undead, though you do see a couple of shorter stature,
Are they
these little
now?
scaled freaks of a kobold persuasion, chattering about with the undead, speaking, though you cannot hear what they're saying from here. You can tell that words are being exchanged.
Well, I'm gonna
Maybe.
feel bad for killing them if they're gonna fight us.
Oh, there's for certain they're gonna fight us. The real
yeah, as
question,
But I'm
soon as they see us, probably.
the real question
yeah.
is
Lucarius, you also hear a slight scuffling, some noises of just movement from above the mouth of the cave, actually, or the mouth of this like tunnel into the larger chamber. The kobolds and undead have not noticed you yet.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go share this news with my party.
Yeah, they like walked up pretty much right behind you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was just something I was hearing or if they heard it as well.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, you do have to tell them, but I'm assuming you like whisper it quietly to them so as not to alert the kobolds.
No, it's like, hey guys, look at that. And I also hear stuff above us.
Can make active perception checks to try to figure out more of what's going on if you want, or you can.
We have
I
a
mean,
s-
you can do anything, but that's just a suggested action.
we
Uh,
have a sneaky sneakerson
we
that
do have a
could
sneaky thing.
Sneaky
scout.
Sneakerson. Are you guys talking about me?
No,
Maybe.
we're talking about
Aw.
Ash.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, you
I'll take my 13 to stealth and go somewhere else.
will.
It's
Well, I don't know
slightly
about.
challenging, even with a high stealth modifier, to sneak when you are literally going to be next to a light source.
That's true.
It won't be
I-
impossible, but it will be much more difficult than it otherwise would be. Which is to
But what
say that
happens?
the DC will be higher than 25. So it will technically be possible for you to fail.
Now,
Oh, okay.
I
That's
know
a
this.
first.
I know this sounds crazy, but
Yeah.
it almost seems like that group of people are almost
I wouldn't.
perfectly aligned for, I don't know, a fireball?
I wouldn't.
They
I
are
wouldn't call them people,
almost
but
correct. I mean, kobolds are sentient. They are almost exactly. I think you would miss one or another, but.
No, I think I hit all of them.
Oh.
Yeah,
what's the fireball radius?
it's 30.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we
wow.
also don't
Oh.
know if there's any more behind them, and we also don't know what the skittering is up above us.
We can find
feel-
out
Well, yeah, I feel like we should find that out before we go
with the
throwing fire to a
with a
cave.
Well,
with the
would we
fireball.
would we rather find that out with all these guys also at full health, or take out a chunk of theirs before we discover what the deal is?
Because I
'Cause
can do that from here.
if it's like evil, scary bats, then we have more problems on our hands.
As I proceed to lift up finger guns.
I'm just worried about what's deeper in the cave.
I
You
got a
guys are
feeling
lame.
when we aggro these people anyway, we're gonna aggro whatever's above us. And plus, I'd rather damage a large group of people instead of walking in and stumbling into an ambush. Because this seems very ambushy to me.
That is true. We also don't want a repeat of the grave situation.
I mean,
Because if I
they ain't
blast,
exactly hiding.
yeah, because if I blast first, they won't be able to react. Because I am very smart, you know. I'm a wizard.
Top of your class.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna start the combat with a big old fireball blast.
The real question is if y'all want to get in closer, or is this as close as you want to get before I start blasting?
I feel like if we get
'Cause,
any closer, there's a bigger
We're
chance
gonna lose.
that
well, actually, it's probably better to have them run towards us anyway. So
that is
yeah,
We might lose the surprise.
I think it's time for the blast.
I vote in favor of the blast.
Boom.
boom.
Yay!
You unleash this massive blast of fire that just completely envelops all of them and lights up a much larger chamber. Well, I don't know about much larger, but it lights up the whole chamber for just a moment. Can everyone make me perception checks Wow.
Okay.
There's this
Absolutely.
very brief flash of light.
Wouldn't it be wouldn't
Wouldn't
it
it
be
be
funny if these guys weren't even our enemies?
They're undead and kobolds.
I mean,
And we
yeah,
have
but
to
like,
face an undead dragon.
So, Lucarius, you get a glimpse of the full size of this chamber. And I will also tell you that you see immediately everything beyond the radius of these braziers fades back to darkness. But while it is illuminated, you see that there's some movement here, which is like, so they're wooden staircases leading up to a raised platform, and you see
okay.
some amount of movement in these areas around the room from your vantage point down here in the mouth of the cave. But yes, there's this
Great.
big raised section. This slightly darker gray is a raised section. It's this overhang about 20 feet off the ground. And then these are wooden staircases that lead up and around to it. I will say, every single one of those enemies within the fireball radius is dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'd say how many were there even?
So only the ones that you saw. So 4 ghouls, a ghast, and 3 kobolds.
Okay.
So 8 guys.
And I forget, are the ghouls and ghast, those are
Undead.
they're all like I know ghouls are undead, but ghast are oh yeah, that's right, they're ghosts.
Yep.
What am I thinking? And then just the 3
No, a ghast
kobolds.
is a particularly powerful ghoul.
Oh. Oh. And then just the 3 kobolds, right?
And then the 3 kobolds. Yep.
Okay.
No, it's a big white ghost looking thing. Any of you ever played Minecraft before?
It's not a ghost. It is a very physical, tangible, undead creature. But yes, and then immediately after you notice that, the whole chamber beyond a point that I'm going to mark now is dim, and everything beyond this radius, hold on, everything beyond that radius is dark, so you actually fully cannot see at this distance.
I forget if there's a
I
timer
will.
on
Oh my
light
goodness.
spell.
Oh, 1 hour.
Yeah, I figured we probably recast the light spell already. If you're fine with us doing that before combat.
Oh yeah, I assumed you
Okay.
would have done so before.
Yeah, okay.
If you wouldn't
you
have,
know,
I would have been stumbling around in the dark.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wisteria, you are first. Going by technically, I think that fireball should have been cast this turn by how initiative actually works.
Okay.
So you've already used your action. You still have movement and bonus action.
Okay. I don't even think I could do anything with the bonus action. Yeah, I'm just passing.
Okay, then Frankie, it is your turn.
I guess just
To some extent, stealth
go.
is out the window in this case because you're going to be in bright light. Everyone's going to be looking in your direction. And, you know, a big ball of fire just came from the mouth of the cave. So they know they're under attack. So to some
Yeah,
extent,
yeah.
you can't really stealth.
Can't do much in general. Do I have arrows? I guess I'm going in.
Am I the only one who saw the staircases?
I mean, we
You
could
can
probably see the
communicate it.
staircases, but I don't think we'd see
They,
what was on them.
Okay.
yeah. So you know that the staircases are there, and you know that the plateau is there, but it is all in darkness. So you can't actually see it, but everyone knows it's
Yeah.
there. And then
You're the only one.
Lucarius specifically saw the movement and knows the vague positioning of the enemies, but I assume you would have
Yeah.
relayed that. You can, as an action, also make another active perception check whenever you want, but that is an action.
We'll skip it for now.
Okay. We move on to Lucarius Trueblade Smith.
I'm not really all that useful in this situation because I'm not ranged. I'm melee.
Yeah,
Just
you
try and
are
get
a
as
light
close as you
source.
can.
You can try to, yeah.
Get up in that fray and prepare.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here. That's within
Okay.
my movement speed.
Okay.
And you have a dash.
We'll find
First
out
of all,
first.
when you reach there, make me 2 dexterity saving throws, 1 with advantage. Okay. Interestingly, you failed the one you had advantage on, and you passed the one you didn't, which is fun.
Yeah.
So,
Really caught you off guard.
so
Just gonna go to
Lucarius,
the
you
bathroom.
hear on your left, and Wisteria and Ash watch a barrel of some sort fall from above into this brazier of fire, and it explodes in a radius that I've got here. This wave of burning oil
I don't like the sound of this.
that covers the ground and splashes onto you, and you take 5 fire damage from that. And then another barrel, while you are recovering from that one, falls into the other brazier from above and just coats the ground in even more burning oil. And you take another 7 points of fire damage. And then when you look up, you see, first of all, these ledges that had been hanging over the side of the mouth of the cave, about 20 feet up. And on those ledges, you see pairs of winged kobolds on 2 on each side that had pushed these oil barrels into the braziers.
Okay.
So you are now standing in fire, and you took 12 points of fire damage.
Yeah. I can't move out of the flaming oil, can I?
You can, if you dash.
Which you might want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash.
Like it might seem like a little bit of damage, but with our healer situation and how
Yeah.
fire damage works, it's
Where are
not
you
the best
going?
idea to stay in there.
Can I
They are
use
20
a?
feet up.
I know.
Oh yeah, actually, you would be able to see now.
I'm
The
guessing I can't
kobolds.
use the
So pick.
prepared action until my turn.
No, you can. That's the whole point. So pick one.
Oh,
Pick
hell
one of the
yeah.
4.
Which one can I see the easiest?
The way these ledges are angled, you can see all 4 of them pretty easy.
Like this one, he looked at me funny.
All right. Roll to hit. That
Uh,
is a hit.
Hell yeah.
I will say you don't get your sneak attack damage because they are not threatened and you didn't have advantage on this, but you can
Yeah.
still hit him. You actually thread an arrow right into his chest, and this winged kobold just goes down immediately.
Oh.
Dang.
So they have at least 11 hit points.
They have at most 11 hit points.
At most 11 hit points.
So where does Lucarius wanna stand?
Probably next to Glint. That way, as far away from the other 2 braziers, that way I don't get more hot oil dumped on me.
Yeah, I should
So
definitely, whenever
like
it's my
there.
turn, move out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ash. I will say, Glint, you don't see any more barrels up there. Seems like they only had the 2.
Well, just to be safe, I still probably want to get out of radius.
The
Yeah.
only
Tactical fire.
water producing one I have is create food and water. But that's
Oh.
also
And that's
30
not
gallons of
insane.
water.
Hmm.
How
Is
big
it
is 30 gallons of water?
I'd say to put out this fire, it'll be good enough to. Yeah, you can clear. Fuck it, you can clear all the fire.
Because I'm assuming it wouldn't be that much of a height. It'd just be, I put in 1 millimeter thick.
I mean, the way that I'm picturing it
But
is
yeah.
you just create a deluge of water that all forms in one spot, and then it just washes away
The
Yeah.
rest.
the oil in a big flood.
Yeah, I'd like.
Because when
That
you
would
think
work.
about it,
Yeah, I'm gonna
oil,
use this turn to just wash it away, and
like,
All right,
create food and water to just wash it away.
I'll have you just get a
Yeah.
little bit closer, and then yeah,
Yeah.
Wisteria's turn.
and this doesn't become difficult terrain, does it?
Nope, just wet.
Okay.
Try not to get
I am gonna
electrocuted.
step out because I can see them up there, right? Or can I not see them from my angle?
You hold on, let me mark. You will have to go beyond the mouth of the cave, which is like there.
Oh, okay. Which I was like here.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I can go right here. Just to keep this nice and tidy, I'll go for the one that didn't get killed on the bottom there. I think
Oh
it's
my
dead.
god.
Jesus.
I think you fucking killed him, man.
The kobold is very dead, yes. I'll roll the damage, but yeah,
uh,
it sort of cries out as it goes down, and you just burn away part of its shoulder, and it's down.
Oh
Glint, back
god.
to your turn.
Wahoo! I guess I will shoot an arrow at the other guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that is a critical failure, so unfortunately you do miss.
You don't have much of a
Y'all hear
later to look
Wisteria
forward
just
to.
like shout some words in a language you don't understand. Sounds angry. Glint, does a
What
23 hit?
what kind of question is that?
Excuse-moi.
All right.
I have a 16.
Coming out of the darkness from vaguely the south part of the room, you see
Yeah.
this just strange, waxy, sort of papery lump just sail right at you and just smack you in the face. Um, and then you don't see anything for a bit because you are currently blinded as your
Yeah.
head is engulfed in a swarm of wasps.
Oh
Ooh.
god, that's so
God.
scary. Oh god, not the bees.
That is very not nice.
That
You
is very not nice.
take piercing damage.
I take how many?
4, and you are blinded for a bit.
Awesome. They knew to take me out. I'm the strongest one here.
There's probably
Lucarius,
not.
from vaguely the north side of the room, you see a glint of glass right before this flask just shatters against your chest, and you're like, "Oh, that's fine." Until it falls to the ground and starts bubbling, and you are burned by this acid.
Oof. Okay.
You take 7 acid damage, and the square you are standing on becomes acidic. Just a rock flings out of nowhere and
Rock.
hits Glint for 6 bludgeoning damage. I will
Ow.
say, Lucarius, you do manage to see where that attack came from. There is a kobold right on the edge of the darkness that is just flinging shit at you up on these stairs. Okay, and then the good news is, Lucarius, you are immune to critical damage. So this next attack is not going to do as much, but another rock does sail out of the darkness from the south end of the room and hit you in the head for 6 damage. And another one hits you for 3. And you see those are from kobolds down here.
Damn, they've got some throwing arms on them. Jeez.
Yeah.
You see 3 rocks just clatter to the ground around Glint's feet, and then one more rock hits Glint just in the arm for 3 more bludgeoning damage.
Ah.
The remaining winged kobolds are going to take to the air. What is
Oh,
their
God.
speed? 30 feet. So they are both going to fly over. They are still 20 feet up, but they are just going to drop rocks on Lucarius.
The hell?
Again, immune to crit, so
Is
one
that-
misses and one deals 9 damage.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Can I throw a hand axe at one of them?
Absolutely. I will say they're not within melee range, so you can also just like leave. You can just run away and focus on the ones on the ground if you want, and let your friends pick off the ones in the air.
Okay.
It's up to you.
That sounds like a better deal or idea. Can I go to the north? Can I make it to the north stairs?
If you dash,
Okay, yeah, then I'll dash.
all right, you get there. Ash, your turn.
How is Glint looking on a scale of numbers?
On a scale from 1 to 58, looking about 44.
Not too bad, and I think Lucarius
Except,
is out
for
of
the
range.
part where he is blind and covered
He
in
is
bees.
blind and covered in
but,
bees.
but
Yeah.
other than that,
I
Blind
can't
and
really
covered in
help. I
bees.
can't really help that part. Should I give some kobolds a startle?
Give them a startle.
I'm just gonna make this nice and fun. We're going here.
Super spicy.
I'm flavoring it. I trace a door
Mm.
in the air and I open it and I walk through, and I'm up there.
Oh,
you
Ooh,
can
that's
bring
good.
Oh, that
you
is
can
one
like
way
bring
to
it.
give
Wisteria
kobolds
if
a
you want.
startle.
somebody cast
I
Dimension Door.
can. Should I? They're squishy. You know what? They'll be able to see shit though. It should be fine. Yeah, I'll bring Wisteria with me too, if they're willing.
Yeah, I'll come.
I
Alright,
drag Wisteria through the door with me, and we appear up there. And I have
Oh,
light on me.
boy.
with a magical flare, you open the door,
Actually, would light
and
go?
immediately
No, it wouldn't.
you
Okay.
can see several kobolds, most of whom are just your plain garden variety run-of-the-mill kobolds. But a couple of them, specifically this one and this one, you see they are all wielding slings, and they are very startled to see you suddenly just here, just across the room. You just walked out of thin air in front of them, glowing.
Yeah.
Um,
Let there
uh,
be light.
So the two that I pointed out are covered in backpacks and are covered in, they have these various implements all around them. They are called inventors. I believe that's your
Sorry.
turn, right? Because that takes an action.
That is all I can do.
Wisteria, fuck them up.
Wisteria,
Give 'em hell,
cast fuck
Wisteria.
them up.
Give them hell.
Oh, I kind of really want to save my spells. Oh, what do you know?
What
I
do
know a
I
lot of
know?
things.
I know
I am a
nothing.
dungeon
Just
master.
kidding.
I was gonna say,
Because
Glint, your face is still covered in bees. You don't know much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Glint.
You
Man,
guys
I
just
say
left
that
me
now,
down
but then
here.
I say poor Glint, but I feel like this is kind of what comes from the person that
I
just
mean,
brought.
justice.
Yeah.
I can cast this really cool spell. It is concentration, though. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
You'll
Well, I
probably
mean,
be fine.
Simply
it'll
don't get
probably
hit.
kill a lot of them in one hit.
Yeah, it would. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna Hunger of Hadar. Everyone
boy.
right there.
Yeah, you create this sphere of darkness that just appears and consumes everything that you see just blacked out there. Oh, no, hold on.
Oh god.
I put that on the wrong layer. Hold on. And immediately just this wailing sound of wind seeping into a dark, cold void deafens that side of the room.
Cool.
Just a black hole of nothingness.
Yeah, we just come through as in like holy light and then darkness.
Yeah.
And then I am going to fuck off over here a little bit. And that's it.
Fair. I feel like you
Uh,
could get farther.
I didn't want to go too far. I feel like if I go too far, I'll stumble into a trap.
Oh yeah, stumble into a Dracolich.
Yeah.
Glint, you take another
Stumble into
two.
a Dragolich.
Glint, you take another 2 piercing damage, and then the
God.
bees disperse, and you are no longer blind.
Just shout, we left you two to play with. Don't be too rough on them.
Oh, it's my turn.
There be kobolds to fight. Oh, Lucarius has a light source, doesn't he?
Mm,
That too, yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Luke,
Am I
both,
in
Oh,
darkness?
both Lucarius and Ash.
Okay, so there's two kobolds up here. There are the 2 winged kobolds behind you. There's kobolds up here. There's a couple kobolds over here by your friends. There's a kobold inventor. You don't know which of the inventors hucked bees at your head, but one of them did.
There's
Sweet.
also 2 kobolds by you.
Wow, you got 2 very high. Dang. Yeah, you just
Eviscerated.
your daggers slide in between the scales of the winged kobolds' necks, and they both just drop out of the air.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
You hear a thud and watch the kobold inventor's like body just flop barely outside the darkness radius, and it's covered in frostbite and these like tendril marks. That one's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
The other one runs up there and takes out this little wooden twig cage from its packs,
Oh, no.
and releases a little bundle of black and white fur. And you have just enough time to register that it's a skunk. And then
Oh no.
roll me a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
Is this a poor man's poison spray?
Both of you make me a
Oh,
Constitution
both
saving
of
throw.
us?
Yep.
It is a very widespread, apparently.
Apparently.
Damn, that skunk has aim.
Ironically, you're both fine, but you see both the kobold inventor who just unleashed this skunk and the other kobold just start like retching and heaving in place, and they cannot take actions, and the skunk just runs away.
Yeah.
They got skunk sprayed themselves?
Yep.
I've smelt
What?
worse smells of sulfur before.
Can't take actions, but can approach. And then this one will run up and make a melee attack with advantage because pack tactics.
Hit you with the punk tactics.
I was just about to say punk tactics.
17 is a no.
Hit you with the punk tactics.
Tactics.
Yeah, 17 does not hit. Okay.
Dice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Cheap.
4 more kobolds just go down within the sphere of darkness.
Oh my god.
All the rest of them did.
Yeah,
Sounds
there
like-
are no longer any living things within the sphere of hunger of Hadar.
Funny.
The
That's a
spice.
really
world.
scary way to go out.
That is
Yeah,
a very
Yeah.
I know.
scary way
That's
to go
The
why.
out.
whole world
And-
just goes dark, you get blinded, and then you fucking freeze to death.
Yeah, that's
Freeze
scary.
and groped. Freezed?
It is canonically a tear in the fabric of reality that like exposes them to the void of outer space.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
With tentacle monsters. So it's basically
It's basically if Cthulhu diddled you.
yeah. Cthulhu
It's
Cthulhu
basically-
Cthulhu diddled you in space.
So it's both funky and kinky.
Yeah.
Jory's dream.
Yeah. Lucarius, I believe a 17 and a 22 both hit, right?
Oh
My
boy.
arm is 17.
Meets it, beats
Meets
it.
it.
Meets it,
beats
beats it. So yes, 2 daggers chink just in between the space between your greaves and your chest plate, and you get stabbed twice. You take a total of 12 piercing damage. All the winged kobolds are dead. Lucarius, it is your turn.
Now it's your turn
Okay.
to hurt them.
I am going to
Hurt them real
my
good.
blade.
Ew, don't say it like that, weirdo.
Bring down the true blade.
I move to right here
Okay.
because that is the extent of my movement speed.
All right.
The limits
Ash?
of your power.
The limits of my power, the limits of my footwork.
You've resisted the skunk spray, and you still have your action.
One's still trying to hit me, so I'm gonna hit him.
Hammer smack.
Hammer smack.
Hammer smack good.
Hammer kill.
Smack. It's hammer time.
Wisteria, you watch as Ash pulls their warhammer back from this kobold now corpse, and there's just a couple of scales sticking off the end of it.
Hammer.
No more pack tech that's for you, dummy.
Yeah. Your turn, by the way.
Oh, it is my turn? Shit,
Yeah.
I was looking at rules.
Oh, poison spray.
Ooh, poison spray.
Nice.
Became a little
Mhm.
No,
I'm using point.
spicy.
I'm using the shittiest damage-based thing in the game.
Yeah, that's generally considered one of the worst spells. But
It's
I know.
just
We're high enough level, and they're kobolds.
Hmm.
This inventor already retching, already looks sick, and then you just spray him again with this poison that gets right in his mouth, and he just sort of twitches a couple of times before collapsing over.
Oh no!
And then I will drop concentration on Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
I feel so bad for these. I know that they're evil, but I feel so bad for them.
That's
they're
all,
so
folks.
fishy.
Just start collecting daggers to throw.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Glint,
I'm
it's your turn.
sorry. You give me AoE spells. I'm gonna use AoE spells.
I told you that the combat was largely wildly unbalanced.
Yeah, but
For the most part. Then there
Alright, it's
was
my
greed.
turn. I think everyone else, you guys got this. I'm just gonna loot. So
The winged kobolds mostly just had a bunch of rocks in these packs they have slung around their waists, but you do find a couple of shiny trinkets and a couple of coins. Altogether, it's only worth about 15 gold. Both of the inventors are dead. There is one kobold left. It recovers from being very sick, looks around. It says something in Draconic, and then it just sort of swipes at no, a 14 doesn't hit. It's gonna try and run away, but it didn't bother to disengage. So Ash, you get an attack of opportunity against this kobold. Yeah, you put it down.
Once on each of my turns. So, no, it's actually probably fine. Because the one thing's on my turn, I forgot to turn it off, though.
Oh, so it only takes the bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it does
Then
start
yeah,
getting
it is
away.
actually. Yeah, it just immediately starts running. You hear Wisteria shout something else in Draconic after it. Lucarius. It doesn't get far.
I have
Throwing
I have
axes.
handed,
Or hand
but
axes.
That's
I
kind of
think
far.
I think so.
It'd
Yeah.
be at
It's just outside.
disadvantage.
It's just outside. You can also just dash and be within melee range, so when it tries to run again,
Or you could
get
throw
the
two
attack
I'm assuming
opportunity.
you have two axes at disadvantage.
Or
Yeah.
I could cleanse it with fire.
You really want to cleanse it with fire, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, very much.
Okay. I will let Eli cleanse it with fire.
All right.
Filthy little
I'm going
hobbitses.
to move back to the two kobolds and see if they have any fun stuff on them, I guess.
They have a dagger each that they were stabbing you with, freshly decorated with heroic blood. And then Mostly rocks. You do find one healing potion on one of them. They all went down in one hit, so no one had any time for healing.
Can I immediately use the healing potion?
Yeah, chug it.
I mean, we could take a short rest after this too. Looks back at
And
Ash.
then it is Ash's
Let me
turn.
cook. Looks back at Ash. Let me
seeing
cook.
the intensity, I'm gonna just go over to this inventor here and grab their backpack.
All right.
Cook now.
just with
I'll
hands
search
together
through it after the combat.
and watch this. I'm gonna miss.
You missed.
Yeah, figured. Figures.
Why'd you jinx it? I'm gonna get there and loot these guys. These three.
Okay. On the white, which is this one. Or no, it was a ghast. It was a ghast. You do find not a Minecraft ghast. That's honestly one of the things. Anyway, you do find what looks to be a fairly expensive looking ring. That'll be 15 gold, and then there's just a dagger on this kobold and a scroll. Fireball doesn't destroy scrolls, does it? I'm gonna say it don't.
They're magical.
It is a scroll of comprehend languages. Or no, is it tongues? What's the spell that lets you speak every language?
Oh, tongues.
Okay.
Mhm.
It is a scroll of tongues.
Kinky.
Also, I will take that dagger and go to 3.
Okay, it is the last surviving kobold's turn. It is going to disengage.
Aw.
And
So
then
fun.
it runs out the cave.
Slippery guy.
I'm gonna go over to the other inventor and also grab their backpack.
Okay.
And I am now
me
going to
loot.
look through their backpacks carefully
Give us loot.
Alright.
as
Give
to
us
not
loot.
break any of the things that they've been throwing at us, basically.
Yeah.
Or
no.
be
I don't think either of those hit.
I break them, don't I? And no.
No, one of the pockets just had a bunch of fucking centipedes in it that try to bite you as they just swarm away from the backpack. There's just loose centipedes in there. And then you
Whoa.
find there's one surviving vial of acid. There is a bag that is vibrating and buzzing.
Ugh.
And
So-
then you do find another little skunk in a cage.
Buzzing bag.
I wonder if
Bag
there's
of
bees.
bees.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I could put together based on what has happened to us. It's a bag of like bees or wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a investigation check.
So vial acid, bag of bees, and skunk.
Why are you taking those with you?
Yeah.
You never know when a bag of bees will come in handy.
Watch it, or I'll
Sure.
throw a bag of bees at you again.
And then Glint, I'm assuming you're going to be looting the rest of the bodies as fast as you can.
Yeah, give me everything that's on the rest of these guys.
Did everyone use
listen.
their hit dice already?
Half.
I think
I
everyone
used
for
has
everyone.
half. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, who knows when we're gonna see the big bad? If it's gonna be right outside or where it's gonna be, I have no clue.
Well, if it's right outside, I'm not gonna last very long.
That's what I'm saying. Take a short rest. And then Jory, if you have a minute, do you want to go into the private talk real quick?
Yep, just a second.
Alright.
Okay. So then the thing that I decided we're going to do when I need to do a private talk with a player outside that Mike doesn't get to know about. Mike, can you go into the private talk channel and then
take my
deafen
headset on?
yourself?
Or that.
Or, well, no, if you deafen
Oh yeah,
yourself,
if I
then it
deafen
wouldn't
myself,
come
then
through.
it's even
But yeah.
guaranteed. Yeah. I need to take my headset
take your
off, and then
headset off
I'll keep an
and
eye
just-
on the Discord for you to say come back, or
Oh,
the
you
game
can-
chat.
Yeah,
You can mute your computer.
but then it will.
Right.
But then I can't. But then
But
the
then
crowd
it
can't
won't come up
hear
in the stream.
because I'm the one
Oh.
recording.
So yeah, Mike, just walk
Yeah.
away from the computer, and then I'll message you when we're done talking
Yeah, go
amongst
Yeah,
check
I'll just
something
ourselves.
keep an
out.
eye on the screen.
It's another question because I love it. I'm just noticing things as I go on. But the Dark One's blessing, how long does that last?
Until a long rest. So
Oh, so I just have
effectively
it,
forever.
and yeah, it doesn't stack because it doesn't
Correct.
say.
You,
Doesn't say
uh,
it doesn't.
it does not. Anytime you gain temporary hit points, it overrides the last time you gained temporary hit points. You
Oh,
can only
so I
have
just
it
keep.
from one effect.
So it just keeps on refreshing if I like lose it, kind of a deal.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, that's it. Yeah, do we just continue then? Because you're all done looting, and then I think that's it for this
Did we get these
cavern.
guys?
Who?
That's
Yeah.
this area.
Yeah, I want to say
Okay.
we've gotten everything. I don't even like adventurers are going to come back here in 100 years and be like, man, these kobolds didn't have shit on them, or these kobold skeletons didn't have shit on them.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna
armor.
flat out say I was planning to have another combat encounter that I'm just gonna skip over, but it basically outside of this cave, you find this swamp that stretches on into the distance, but
Ooh.
you see the floating castle in the sky just a ways away, ringed by this range of hills. So the floating castle is above the middle of this swamp, and the swamp is surrounded on all sides by this ring of hills that makes up the horizon. And you have to venture down into the swamp, which is mud and muck and difficult terrain. But
Mm.
you make it most of the way there, and then in the shadow of the floating castle, you see these wooden constructions and these patches of mud and deeper water, as well as this stone. Hold on. So y'all are down on the southern end of this. Just place y'all down there.
Whoa.
You see there are various petrified trees that are old and dead and must have been buried in the initial mudslide when the castle fell. And now, in these ruins that were left behind when the castle raised itself back up, there is this stone platform with various kobolds and undead swarming around it, and you can see the glow of arcane runes that indicate it is a very important point of interest. Actually, I'll
Mm.
say you actually see some of the kobolds do a short like ritual where they chant some words. You're too far away to hear, but you see them like doing this little dance and shouting thing, and then in a flash, they vanish.
Oh,
You assume it's a teleportation circle.
probably if they vanish, unless they killed themselves for no reason.
Human sacrifice. Kobold sacrifice.
Yeah, there are these wooden towers that you can see that are each 30 feet up with ladders on the sides of them where there are kobolds and skeletons with bows and slings respectively.
Oh
No,
joy.
other way around.
Mm.
The kobolds have slings, the skeletons have bows, and then these sort of gray blobs are short crumbling walls. They they are only about 5 feet high at the tallest, so they provide like half to three quarters cover. You do see skeletons and some other tougher looking undead over here. And then the brown patches are thick mud that you can tell even at a glance are going to be difficult terrain. And then obviously the dark blue is water.
This looks like so much fun.
I only have
Love
one
it.
question for my party.
Looks like I'm cracking this out early. Just kidding. Maybe.
Um,
They
Yeah.
have not seen you yet, but
I have one question for the party.
What's your question?
Do any of you have flasks of oil?
Uh-huh.
Because
Nope.
the one
I don't
key
believe
word
so.
I heard in that
Was
dialogue
wooden.
was wooden.
I have acid
I have
and
a
torches.
tinder box.
I mean, they'll probably still start on fire if I hit the wood, but
Oh boy.
Is it
Oh,
empty
joy.
space underneath the towers, by the way?
No, there's like scaffolding.
Well, like,
Scaffolding and
I
support.
could stand underneath it, though.
As a medium creature, yes.
If I cast a spell from over here, would they notice us?
Yeah.
I should probably save at least one of these.
You could try rolling
slots.
stealth.
I could. You know what else I could do?
I'd say we could try
I do
doing
have a
stealth.
few other things that I'm probably not going to use later.
So you are currently in the shadow of the castle, but it is still like dim light across the whole place. You can still see pretty well, and specifically the platform is lit up with the arcane runes, so that's bright. But everything else is dim light.
Wouldn't they see us because we have light casted?
I'm assuming you took that off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's no
Yeah.
longer dark.
Oh,
It's no
okay.
longer dark, yeah.
I'm not gonna say it a third time, but come on.
Also, it would have been an hour, so unless we recast it.
Yeah, that would have been
Uh,
if we recast it kind of video.
I mean, yeah, I assumed like it ended and you didn't need it anymore, so you probably stopped.
So I'm gonna raise a finger and whisper, "Give me a second here." And you know what?
let him cook now.
Which
He's
one would
cooking.
probably be better? So this tower has a lot of difficult terrain before reaching the rest. So I'm probably gonna want to be here.
We could just have me and Glint take the right side because we have range, and then we could take out that tower, and then have the rest of you take left, and then we just meet you on the way back around.
How tall were the towers again?
They are 30 feet up.
30 feet up?
Each of them has 4 big wooden supports and then scaffolding.
Pretty
and ladders.
ramshackle or good?
One ladder there, one ladder there. Kobold construction, so like not great.
Not great, but also not totally ramshackle. So, going to do a little prayer to Lathander. And I'm pop into invisibility. And I'm try to sneak my way up underneath this tower.
Invisibility is also always a good idea.
You see Ash bring out their holy symbol, this little charm, little triangle,
Holding it in
with
their
a spiral
hands.
in it. Yeah, and mutter a very quiet prayer through it. And then you don't see them anymore as they turn invisible.
And I'm gonna say to them, "Get ready and on my mark, attack." You'll know when you'll know.
How will we know what your mark is?
You'll trust me. You'll know.
Okay.
Okay.
And I do want to establish.
I'm gonna specify I'm going for this tower as well.
And then I do want to say, Glint, I want you to sneak up to the other tower. I will aid you on that capture. And then I want to say, Lucarius, stay out of sight until you see the signal, and then go aid Ash on that tower.
Got it.
Oh boy. Sounds good.
Gonna be fun.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
so
say, is
Glint
it my
and
turn?
Ash, both of you, we're not in turns yet. Both of you roll
That's true.
stealth as
I have
you
chain, so I'm just a flat roll then.
Where are you going?
Yes.
Oh.
In range.
There's a reason why I chose the invisibility part too. I forgot to take disadvantage off.
So you got a 20.
So I got
Don't
a
worry about
20. Sweet.
it. You do notice that these kobold that you see up on these towers are actually more of those kobold inventors, like the ones you fought in the cave, not just your bog standard.
Oh no. There's gonna be more bees, aren't there?
You said
Quick question.
multiple, so is that both me and Glint noticing there's the one that is obviously different from the
There's
rest?
one on each. There's one on each tower.
Speaking of, is Glint gonna go up to the tower?
I
Yeah.
need to get underneath.
Yeah.
Both of you easily make
How
it.
close?
Oh, you make it all the way to the tower.
I can
They
make
don't
it.
notice.
I can make it to like right here too, right? Or is it
Yeah,
blocked off?
Under it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
The real question.
Glint, the ladder is on this side. Do you want to try climbing
Oh.
it?
That might not be a horrible
will
idea.
get
Good
to-
height advantage and be able to hide in there.
I'll get to here and then I'll wait for Wisteria.
So the thing about the ladder is I would have to have you re-roll stealth a little higher difficulty because you would be very obvious to, say, these kobolds and these skeletons.
Yeah.
Along with
Am I
cobalt construction
visible?
ladder.
I just want to get to a place where I would not be visible if they looked down, and then just wait for Wisteria to catch up, so
All
we
right,
can
so
go
you're
in together.
probably like just behind the ladder over there. So I'm gonna put your token there, but you're like under the platform, but you're like.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I need to
Yeah, that
compensate
sounds good.
for. I need to compensate for height, don't I?
Yep. So 30
Mhm.
feet up.
30 feet
Yeah.
up. So I'd have to get within 90 feet of it. And that would be right here.
Does everyone seem in position? Or is there
You
other
have
movement?
no way of you can't see from here.
Wait, can I prepare an action to cast Firebolt on the Cobalt Inventor when I see the signal?
Preparing might take the actual initial, like if it's verbal and stuff, the initial
I'm actually gonna
casting
have you
stuff.
roll initiative.
Oh,
I'll roll initiative?
for when things start triggering.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So I
Gotcha.
want each of you to roll initiative. The thing is, Ash cannot see anyone else from their position under the platform, so they're just
Hoping that everyone else was moving into position as I got there.
yeah. So they're just gonna go. Hell yeah, perfect.
So hopefully everyone got to where
but-
they were planning to.
So Wisteria, you do have time to prepare an action.
Perfect. Will I get spotted doing so, or?
It depends. Does it have a verbal component?
It does. Wait, which one's the verbal one again? Is it somatic?
It's V, S, and if it has V and S, then yeah, all of your spells do. No,
I feel
you're
like
not
S
gonna
they
be
could
able
get
to cast it.
away with.
Then
but not.
Then I'll wait.
Yeah.
Actually, do we have to go through the full round before we can start anyway? Or before they join the turn order, because this is a sneak attack kind of a deal?
They will be surprised on their first turn.
What's the light situation looking like?
Dim.
I turn invisible.
Okay. Wisteria is invisible. Ash is invisible. Glint is stealthing so well that they're basically invisible. And Lucarius is just standing in a swamp like something's gonna happen.
I was told to try to stay out of sight until I saw the signal.
Yeah.
I am a sitting duck.
What a beautiful day.
I imagine you're like hiding in some shrubbery.
Yeah.
Just sitting. Just sitting on the ground.
Picking at the grass.
So everyone's attention is drawn over to the other tower as the scaffolding underneath starts to buckle and crack and then explodes, and the entire platform falls down as a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex just explodes into existence underneath the tower and roars as the start of this battle. So
Tyrannosaurus freaking
I
Rex.
hope that refreshes on a short rest.
That's beautiful.
This one is a spell. Oh, I have it ready on the
Oh.
on the side screen already. Thank you though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, now I got it, so now I know
it has
it's.
it has the mental stats of Ash still, but the strength, dexterity, and constitution and hit points.
Actually, that's a druid.
Oh, you just have
I am
Tyrannosaurus Rex
a
stats?
Tyrannosaurus Rex, but I still know who are my friends. So
Got it. Interesting.
I was gonna say, please don't
Yes.
eat me.
You're-
I'm too pretty to die.
That's the only thing I really know right now is that which people are my friends.
Okay.
So you have the intelligence of a T-Rex.
Yes.
But you know not to eat us three in particular.
So immediately you have
it chased-
destroyed all the supports of this tower, and it is going to fall on you, which I don't know if you thought that fully through, but all of the creatures that were standing on it are going to take the full 3d6 bludgeoning damage for falling to the ground. That literally kills all of them. And then
Oh
an
my
entire
word.
platform is falling on your head as
It
a T-Rex.
does.
So you're going to take 5d6, I'm going to say. So you take 21 bludgeoning damage, which is
where am I gonna keep? I'll keep track of that here. It's not.
bad. Not really gonna do much about your massive.
By the way,
health
I'm
pool.
assuming I'm using the default where it just says the 136 rather than rolling.
Yep.
Okay. So 136
For
as
sake
a max.
of speed, at which point I'm going to have to roll some initiative for
You could
all of the other creatures here. Kobold Inventor, surprised. Wights, surprised. Kobolds, surprised. Kobold Dragon Shield, surprised. Skeleton, surprised. Wisteria, your turn.
Bang. 15
Yeah.
for the.
You get advantage because you are invisible.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Totally forgot about that.
Just roll again to see if you
And
get
again,
it.
23. Cool.
Nice. Which one are
I'm
you aiming for?
the inventor.
They do have half cover up there.
I
And,
think 23 still
but it
does
is
it.
23.
It does indeed, and that does kill. Hysteria pops back into visibility as they fire off a firebolt. Lucarius, there is no longer a tower for you to advance on, but
You should probably advance on that front anyway.
it's up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right here.
Okay.
I'm kind of wary of the T-Rex, even though I know it's an ally. I don't know if... Yeah, but do I know that it won't eat me?
They didn't tell you the plan. They just sort of turned into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So you are still hidden at the moment. I will say, every enemy on the map is distracted.
Yes.
By the T-Rex?
So
you get advantage
I
on
would
your
imagine.
stealth check if you want to try and sneak up onto the tower.
Yeah, I would love to sneak onto the touter. Touter.
Nice.
The touter?
Yep.
The touter. Stealth.
Yeah, no, they don't even notice. You are just up there with these two kobolds, and they have no idea you're next to them.
It was 30 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is your movement. You can only hit the one next to you, but
or you could stab and throw.
You can make your attack with advantage on that one and get the full sneak attack benefit. You don't need it. It's a kobold. It's gonna die, but you can do it anyway.
Can I stab and throw?
You can stab and throw.
Yeah. The throw will not have advantage. Only the first attack has advantage.
Because then the other one will know you're there after you stab.
Yeah.
Oh, but you get a 24 anyway for the dagger throw.
That's the first one. So the first one, you deal a total of 30 damage.
Oh my god.
You just like plunge straight through its body or something.
Yeah, just like right in its like jugular.
You stab it through the spine so hard that its children die.
Oh my god.
And it's like, I didn't even have kids. and then it's just dead. And then you throw your other
Jeez.
dagger, and the other kobold whirls to face you just in time for your dagger to hit it right between the eyes, and it also just falls over. It actually collapses backwards over the wall of this tower and falls all the way to the
Yeah.
ground.
It's a good thing you
Style
collected more
boy.
daggers.
That one I might not get back, so I'll do.
And
Not that it
then
matters. We're not counting arrows either, but still.
you have a good amount of daggers. Ash, you are big,
Yes.
enemies small. Friends are coming to help you. Smash.
Lead the
Yes.
charge, big boy.
I wish I could just trample things and deal damage, but that Tyrannosaurus Rex doesn't have that attack.
Oh yeah.
I have plenty of movement. Yeah.
Trample creatures are unblockable.
Yeah.
Kill.
I'm gonna
Kill.
start with
Say
the
what-
because I'm simple-minded now. I'm not necessarily going for the harder ones. I'm just going for the closest ones.
You have plenty
Yeah.
of movement, so I'm gonna say you go there and then multi-attack. I mean, I'm gonna kind of mostly take control because you have 2 intelligence.
Yeah. That is fair.
So
No.
by
And there's a
fail.
lot of enemies, so like.
So that's 1 critical fail and then 2 hits, and that is Jesus Christ.
Piercing. Damn.
So you swallow 1 kobold whole, and then the other one you hit with your tail so hard that it flies into this petrified tree and just crumpled.
As much as I like
Yippee.
the double bite, I only get 1 bite. Thank you though. I love
Anyway,
you.
From now on, that'll be the case next turn. And then you still have movement to
So
go
I get
there
closer to the
and
next one, and I'm
see-
staring it down with its buddy in my mouth. And the other
No,
one
you
flung
already-
across the
You
battlefield.
already ate it. You already swallowed this kobold.
True, they're pretty small. I can just straight up swallow them.
Then all of a
Is
sudden
there
you gain
still
2d6 health. That one had a health potion on
Yeah,
it.
that one's still alive.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny if Hey Jones,
That would be
if any of
funny.
them have health potions on them, can that happen? If I eat
Oh
them
my
and
god, that is a
You
great
can-
idea.
You consume a health potion.
I am consuming a health potion.
Hey, I mean,
If
That's
they,
one way of doing it.
They have to have a health potion on them though. So not all of them have health potions, so
You get pelted with an acid vial.
it burns.
Yeah, that kobold's got a real good throwing arm.
Yeah.
They always
You
do.
take 4 acid damage.
Is the ground acid now too?
No, it drips through the floorboards actually.
The 3 kobolds in the other tower are dead, right? The tower is smashed to smithereens.
Yeah, that kobold doesn't
Yeah.
exist. Oh, I forgot to mark them.
I think all 3 of them died on impact, right?
mhm.
Correct. Two of
They
those
They got sat on by a
skeletons, actually, but
giant
yeah,
T-Rex.
they got a blip. They landed on a T-Rex.
Yeah. I'm picturing the guy from the Titanic who like hits the boat propeller when he's falling.
Ooh.
You do
That's
that.
what they
Oh.
went through. Sorry.
How would they
Oh.
how
dirty
would they
feet.
go through that though?
And you hit
Those
the cliff.
undead advance towards
Oh, jeez.
Ash the T-Rex. At which point it is the turn of the little kobolds who are going to. These ones are going to group up. And that one is going to disengage, actually. It's not facing down a fucking T-Rex. You swallowed its friend whole. Disengage and run away. These 2 skeletons fire their short bows at the T-Rex Ash and miss completely.
It's a really
Then-
big target. It's almost impressive that they missed.
It's very impressive that they missed.
It is actually my armor class is only 13.
And then these two skeletons fire from behind that wall at Glint, and they also both miss because you have half cover. Wisteria, your turn.
Go, Wisteria, go!
I don't have to move.
You just
That's true.
launch this beam of fire across this vast distance, and it pelts into this kobold's face, and it just falls over.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Lucarius, your turn.
I'm going to move to where the 30 is, and then I'm going to dash closer to the brown so I don't get in the way of the
It is Glint's turn.
Alright, I'll shoot the kobold guy right here. Oh, wow.
Ooh, critical failure.
Wow. Never mind, I'm not
and then
shooting
you can
anybody.
and then you can hide as a bonus action because you've got the walls. You have just always gotten a 23 every single time you've roll
Because
it again.
I have plus 13 to stealth.
No, but it's been
Oh, wait.
23
It's been
every single time.
There we
we
go.
Again.
It must really like rolling 10 for stealth. What the hell? Expertise
you have a
thingy.
minimum stealth.
Yeah.
You have a minimum. You have a minimum. If you roll under 10, it always gives you 23.
That's right. You have that
Oh.
at this point. I forgot about that.
That is a lot of under 10s for stealth.
Yeah.
I've actually been rolling really bad at stealth, but because I
Yeah,
can't
you've been
go
rolling
under 10,
Yeah.
terribly.
we cracked
Tyrannosaurus.
the case.
Roar!
case has been cracked.
Bite, tail. You'd probably go for the one that's already injured at least a tiny bit. You, unfortunately, are not a magical Tyrannosaurus Rex, so it
I am
is
not.
resistant.
Is it grappled, though? If it has the health to
is-
survive?
It's grappled. Here's the thing. You can't make the tail attack against the same
Not against the
creature.
same one,
So
no. So it's against
then-
one of the others.
So the tail is going to go for a different one, which is going to also be resistant to that damage. But you,
AKA, I have to take them out with the True Blade.
but you do have one grappled, and you do have the other one took at least some damage. The Kobold Inventor is so very dead.
He's been dead for a while.
I'm very dead.
All of them
I don't know.
have
It might be
been.
faking it.
So the grappled
check.
one is going to roll to break free. The white shoves open your jaws and flops back down to the floor. It is prone, but it is free. Each of them are going to swing their long swords at you once and then just sort of touch you once. So you take 16 slashing damage, and then so make me two con. Well, I roll the con saves because I have your stat sheet.
That's, yeah.
You save, so you are fine.
I don't take the damage.
No, you still take the damage, but your
The
max
necrotic
does not lower.
or max doesn't lower. Okay, so 6
So you take-
and 4, so 10 more.
Yep, so 16 slashing and the 10 necrotic. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is taking a good chunk of damage at this point because everything is focusing on it.
Everything
That's
is
true,
scared of
but-
it right now.
Speaking of which, this kobold is going to launch a sling, and it has advantage because that's how pack tactics work. Thank you for correcting me. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as well from this kobold. You do
Yes.
actually, I'll say, Lucarius, you do notice that these undead in particular have on various, like, circlets and these necklaces and things that are adorned with symbols of the Dragon Queen Malacerta. They are very specifically dragon cultists.
Great. I
Boy.
wonder if these are the guys that resurrected or.
And then those two kobolds are going to try to... Well, they can't actually try to hit... Actually, they can. They can try to attack Glint, but they get disadvantage.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'd
no.
like to see
yeah,
him
they'd
try.
know Glint was there, that's right. Because they were watching the tower before.
These 2 attacks
Oh,
are
maybe.
against Glint. Nope.
19 and 22. But I'm
These
hidden.
2 attacks are against
Oh no,
Tyrannosaurus
10 and
Ash.
9.
Nope. Wisteria.
Tyrannosaurus Ash. Yeah.
Seeing that
Tyrannosaurus.
they need a bit of magical persuasion, this one right here is, oh, what would you know? In range. Oh, well, you look at that.
Yeah, blam. It does take the full fire damage, and that actually does knock it down. It just scorches a smoldering hole in the center of this white's chest, and it falls over dead.
Funny.
Well, re-dead.
Yeah, I'd say it was already undead.
Put it rest.
Lucarius, your turn.
Whack it.
And I'm gonna whack it with the true blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a kobold standing in front of you, and it's got this big black shield. And as you get closer to it, you actually realize that this shield is made out of shed dragon scales.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do 3 attacks, right?
You
Yep.
can do a total of 3.
They do all hit.
Well, you're not telling me that this thing survived more than 1 hit.
It survives the first 2 hits, and then the
Oh.
3rd hit does finally take it down.
Wow.
These
Wait.
ones are much
Like
easier.
I figured they were tankier, but I didn't realize they'd be that much tankier. Apparently, Cobalt Dragon Shields are even tankier than I expected them to be, and because I didn't know
it's a
how much they were.
You have a
made out of a
choice. If
dragon
you want
scales.
to risk getting close to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, you could action surge and make another 3 attacks against one of the whites.
Yeah, I'll action surge
Okay.
because the T-Rex isn't having much luck with the whites.
It's kind of chewing through them, but it is taking
yeah,
a
but
while. All right, make 3 more rolls. So just barely, but it does
Not like
take all 3 to take down this white as well.
Jesus.
I mean, you are still taking them down in 1 turn. Actually, you took down 2 of them in 1 turn. But yes, these ones are slightly tougher.
Okay. Do I have any movement left?
No, that was all of your movement and all of your actions.
I'm just right next to a T-Rex.
I think they'd have 5 feet left. Where were they?
Oh yeah, you have 5 feet left. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
was
moved
gonna
5
say.
feet away from
Yeah.
from T-Rex.
Okay, Glint, your turn. You are hidden, so you have advantage on an attack.
I'll aim for, I guess, the closest kobold right there. Yes.
Nice. There we go. And you get the sneak attack damage.
I think that one's dead.
Boom. Didn't need it, but does kill very hard.
Pin him to the ground.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You shoot it directly,
Scary.
perfectly in the eye.
Nice.
And then you can bonus action hide again.
Yeah, just keep
Sure.
playing the
Hide and maybe
sneaky
move
sniper.
so that they're less likely to be able to hit you.
Eh,
Oh yeah, sure. I can just go right there.
I'm not going to make you roll it. You literally can't fail. Ash, your turn. You're probably going to bite the kobold dragon shield. It survives the initial pierce.
Impressive. Tough little guys.
Yeah, this is a much more chewy meal. Then you'll swing your tail at the white, and that also hits. These undead are much tougher to actually damage.
Yeah.
It is now its turn, and it's going to retaliate. It's going to give up on life drain. It's just going to swing its sword at you.
Mhm.
Oof.
A hit and a crit for a total of 23 damage.
Ooh. How you feeling?
23,
About half.
60, yeah. A
Okay.
little less than half. 62.
I mean, it took a while
I'm
to
feeling
get there.
I'm feeling
so
a
that's pretty
solid
impressive.
62 out of 136.
Oof.
Granted, 20-something of
Right.
that was from a tower falling on my head. So attacks
Yeah.
wise, I still did fairly well with tanking.
In a
Yeah.
bright flash of blue light, you see the 3 kobolds that had been up on that stone platform warp away.
Great.
Kobold behind that wall there is going to make an attack. It has advantage because pack tactics. Another 3 bludgeoning damage to the giant goddamn dinosaur. That kobold. Oh my god. Got a 20 with disadvantage. Which still doesn't hit because half cover.
Hee.
Dragon Shield is grappled? Grappled.
One of
Can
them
it
is.
attack you? Nope. The one on the ground is gonna go for you, and it has advantage because it has pack tactics.
Hit you with the pack tactics.
Hit you with the pack tactics. Those are both hits
Great.
for a total of 12 piercing.
Know what I just remembered? I'm pretty sure I have almost all the healing potions on me, huh?
You do.
Yup. Those are both misses. These ones are aiming
Yeah.
for Glint. Those are both misses. Wisteria.
What happens to Ash's pack since they're a dinosaur?
While they are polymorphed, it is
a part of me.
just part of them.
Okay.
So it'll reappear when the polymorph dispels, whatever.
Which, by the way, if I lose this form, I go back to my normal self with my normal health pool.
Yep.
Just
Like
so.
the hits that you took don't even count to your health.
Only
That's
if
a
it
wild
goes
save
over
for-
the
Hold
amount of
on.
the T-Rexes.
So like if the T-Rex gets downed.
If the T-Rex gets down, I take any extra damage.
Sniper monkey.
Sniper
Yeah.
monkey.
The only thing you need to be careful of with polymorph, if someone has power word kill. I
You are
believe
just
is the
getting
right
so
one.
much use out of Firebolt. It is insane.
I know. I think it's funny because it's 120 feet of range, and
Yeah.
everyone's distracted, so they're not willing to come into me. So I can just go snipe, snipe, snipe.
Lucarius, your turn.
Okay. I am going to move up next to this white one and attack it with the True Blade.
All right. Roll those attacks.
Oh, that was a hand axe. That was not a True Blade.
We'll ignore that.
That one didn't count.
Ooh.
That was a liar blade. That is actually 1 miss.
Guessing the 13.
No, I think it was the 29.
It'll roll those charisma saves. Fails both, so it'll take full damage, and that is going to kill.
And then do I have a bonus
Snipe the
action?
fool. Yeah,
Can I rally the T-Rex?
Oh.
you sure can.
Oh boy.
That is temporary hit points equal to. You roll a superiority die, and then
My charisma modifier.
yeah. So
My charisma modifier is +0, so it would just be the superiority die.
yes. So Tyrannosaurus Ash has 6 temporary hit points.
I like that phrase too much.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Ash.
Tyrannosaurus Ash.
That'd be
Glint, it is your turn.
It would be really nice getting to the point. Well, actually, no, he wouldn't have seen a T-Rex. Damn it.
Join the sniper monkey team. Sniper monkey.
Oh wait, would it be advantage?
It would be, but you
Yes.
hit anyway.
Well, see if it's
See
a
if-
crit.
I got
Well,
15 both
it's not going to
times.
survive no matter what.
I guess, but
Yeah.
it's fun to see.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth it to see if you crit. I mean,
Mhm.
well, it's dead no matter what. And then I assume you re-stealth.
Mhm.
You can just do that
Yeah.
forever.
Yep.
High level rogues are so great, especially
Can
once
you
you get them in a sniper position.
Yeah. Can you see
Yeah.
why I've always wanted to play the rogues for the most part before I started? Okay, I should start playing different things.
I do. I get it. It's a good class.
And me
Uh,
on the other side of the map, Sniper Monkey.
Yay! Things that aren't resistant
monkey.
to my damage left.
yeah. So you're gonna continue to chomp the one in your mouth.
At advantage.
You do have advantage. That is correct. I forgot to calculate it. That hits. Okay, good. Yeah, this one
Dang.
chewed up and spat out.
It didn't
Nice.
taste that great.
Yeah, the shield and the armor it had and shit just made it
Too tough.
not as appetizing.
A little crunchy on the down go.
And then you swing your tail around and
Ooh,
one
damn.
yellow-
Just
Ooh,
kill
and
it.
you crit.
No,
Oh
it's not
my
going to kill it. The
word.
bludgeoning isn't
Not a
that
kill.
much.
That one's not
No.
been touched yet, but 25. That is a good amount of damage.
I dare you to run.
All of
Jeez.
the whites are gone. There is another flash
one's-
of blue light, and some other figures appear on the.
Wait, they teleported
on.
more in?
God dang it.
I mean, what else do you think the ones that were teleporting out were doing? Besides just
They're
running.
like, we need backup.
Oh, those look
Yeah,
really
probably.
special. I haven't seen a cobalt like that before. If that's even a cobalt. Is that a cobalt? Let
Might
me
not
zoom in.
be.
Enhance.
Zoom, enhance.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like an undead
Oh.
kobold. That also
And
is a
casters.
spellcaster.
Two
And then
whites
rights.
and two of these skeletal figures that appear to be kobolds. And then this one that I'm just going to mark real quick, which appears in front of the others, immediately raises its skeletal paw and chants something in Draconic. The remaining kobold dragon shield no longer has advantage and is just gonna stab ya.
Gonna stab ya.
That hits. You take 4 piercing, which is gonna bring you down to 2 temporary hit points. Time for the skeletons. Ooh, those both hit Tyrannosaurus Ash. That
Damn.
is
I'm
going
waiting for you
to-
to slip up and say something else at some
It's
point.
going to take those remaining 2 temp points
One,
and then do
two,
another
5.
another 5 on top.
Is this thing a wall?
It is a low wall. It is only 5 feet tall.
Oh,
So you
so
do have a clear line of sight on the platform, which is also 5 feet up.
gotcha. Okay.
Though it's probably a little bit out of range.
You might need to move
Mm.
closer for once.
That is 60. Well, actually, oh, it's a higher piece of ground.
Up here it is. Not the, oh, you're just straight going for the skeletons.
If you're just going for the walls, they are half cover, 5 foot tall walls.
Gotcha. Because I think I finally have to move around and start joining the rest of the party.
I am going to
You know what you could have
the-
me do?
Yeah,
What?
you could.
You could have me bite the cobalt, and then you could go fight the skeletons or something.
Yeah, you can use Commander's maneuver to use one of. It's a bonus action and a superiority dice, and then Ash gets to make an extra attack.
I'll do that.
Hell yeah.
My superiority dices are 1d10s.
You don't roll it. You just
Oh.
extend it.
This one,
Oh, okay.
this one's just expending because it's just using to tell me to do something. It's
Yeah.
not
Okay.
adding. It's not an adding health or bonus to your attack type one.
Okay.
There is a feat. There's either a feat or a feature that does add it to the attack roll at some point, but you don't have it. Gonna make a bite. That's
I
gonna hit. That's gonna kill.
And nom nom nom.
You heal 13 hit points.
Sweet, that one had health in it. Nom, nom,
And
nom.
then I'm going to move up to attack the skeletons
I think you
if
have
I
to
can.
dash.
I think it's dash either way to the next group, or no, you
Yeah,
didn't get your hand
you gotta
axes
dash.
back. That's right.
No, I didn't. I have daggers, but I don't know if I can throw them.
You can.
Not very well.
Not well, though, I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean, you could always go back and grab your hand axes now,
Genuinely, I think it's more efficient
but probably
just
more
to
efficient
dash.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Glint, your turn.
Okay.
Sniper!
Yeah, I think these guys over here are still in my range.
Yes, they do have half cover though, so they will be a bit harder to hit.
I will ask, with
Alright,
elevation,
so
do they
just-
still have the half cover? Or
That's
would it be
true,
I'll bring it
reduced
down to
down?
quarter cover.
Yeah.
I'll bring it down to quarter cover.
Wow.
That sure does absolutely kill it, basically no matter what. Holy crap!
Go right
Right?
through it, right between the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, they're
It
within
goes
range.
through its nose hole and just shatters the entire skull.
Oh my god.
And then you hide again, and nothing on the battlefield can possibly roll high enough to beat even your lowest possible sneak, so you just do it.
Yep.
I think the only thing would be regular me.
Tyrannosaurus Ash is gonna
Yeah,
march
maybe.
forward, 50 feet of movement. Fucking truck on giant legs. It's just gonna crunch, absolutely destroys this skeleton. It just you barely even feel it. It just is gone. It's like biting into a stick of chalk. And then you head over here, swipe your tail at the other one. Oh my god.
It is dust.
So
Boy.
here's the thing, they're weak to bludgeoning damage. So that does a total oh my god. That does a total of 72 damage. It only had 13 hit points.
Jesus.
And how high is the wall again?
5 feet.
5 feet. So I could have actually still just, because of my reach too, continued this, bit this one, continued this way, and still swiped this one as I continued to the rest of the group. I don't know how much movement I have left, though.
So here's the thing about having 25 strength is that you then jump.
There is also that.
Oh.
All right, it is the turn of the not quite kobolds. They are what are they
Scared?
gonna do?
Terrified?
I mean,
Roar?
yeah, they don't like what's happening. Immediately, all three of them unleash a blast of this dark green energy that shoots forward. Let's see.
Oh boy.
That's 3 hits, and one of them's a crit.
Mm.
Or are those hit? Are those damage? Those are hits. Those are rolls for hits.
A ranged
Okay.
spell attack?
Oh, you are correct. One of them should have rolled flat. Okay, so that's 2 hits, and that last one crit.
Yeah. Crits
For
will
a
crit.
total of 30 poison damage, and you're gonna have to make a couple of Constitution saving throws for me. I mean, I'll roll them. Damn,
Jesus.
you're good.
This,
Good on that front.
so
You do
here's
still
the
take
part I am just realizing too for future reference. It says polymorphous concentration.
skeleton. There is one skeleton left. Fire short bow at disadvantage at Glint. No, absolutely not. Okay. Emerging from the swamp muck,
Oh,
these
no.
forms rise. You see these huge mud-covered forms rising out of the mud at the command of these skeletal kobolds, ready to fight. Some of them are truly large creatures.
Oh my god, sorry, I
That's
just
gonna
looked
take its
back
whole
at the
turn.
screen. Everyone is against me.
Not all of them, just those 2. But that's gonna take that thing's whole turn. That's gonna take that whole
Oh, there's
turn.
big things.
Mm-hmm.
Those sound tasty, but
20.
first I have to
I wish
deal with
my
what's right here,
No, wait.
and it's really enraging me.
They're
Boy.
dumb. They just go for the closest, biggest threat they see.
and it's just
Uh,
fine chilling in that water.
It's swimming.
Okay.
Well,
It's treading water.
Women.
it's
Like,
up to
I'm
like
coming
its.
for you.
It's,
I'm
it's
coming
up to,
for
like,
you
its
next
chest.
turn. I'm just gonna tread water.
It's
Mm.
up to its chest.
Very cool.
Stay
You see
out.
this? You see this little radius here?
Yeah, what happens in it?
Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, big black, big
Mm-hmm.
black circle.
Mm-hmm.
Brain.
Oh, and it gets everyone though.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone except for the
Mm,
T-Rex.
Brain.
Next, that'll be on their turn when they start their turn.
Yes, and at the end if they stay in it.
Lucarius. Everything has suddenly gotten more complicated.
I see that. So I'm gonna rally the T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Ash.
And now you have a choice. You can go to try to attack the creatures on the platform, but they're already in that magic. You also could go to try to figure out. I mean, you could go to solve the zombies problem. You could try.
I think I'm gonna move here to try to solve the zombies problem.
I will also say this is a short wall. You can hop over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really just for providing cover at range. All right, Glint, you are accosted.
Poor Glint.
I am certainly being accosted. Can I reach them with a shooty from here?
Yep.
I'm
You
30. So
even
here's
keep
a
your
question.
advantage.
I'm 30 feet up. Is that too far away to throw knives?
No. I mean, normally it would be because it's 20 whatever, but because you're going straight down, I'm gonna say no.
I thought mine was the one for a second, and I was very scared.
For the record, you only get the advantage on the first one, but all right. So the first one takes 34 damage as you lob this thing, and it goes between two cracks in its skull and straight into this thing's oozing brain. And then the
Ugh.
second one, the regular zombie, takes 6 damage.
Is the big one down?
No,
Or does he just have a dagger sticking out of its brain now?
it's a zombie. It's just got a dagger sticking out of its brain.
Oh, it's a orc zombie.
And because you used your bonus action to do the second attack, you are not hidden at the moment.
Yeah, I can't rehide.
You can move if you want to start climbing down the ladder, but you don't have enough movement to make it all the way down.
That depends on if these guys are gonna tear the.
It's still advantageous
down.
up there. I mean, you can always.
I can jump on their backs. I'll go over to the exit.
Tyrannosaurus Ash. Yeah, you're gonna just bite at the one in front of you, but you don't
Where'd they
get
go?
damage
How?
because it is now completely in darkness. That does not hit. And then tail at the other one. That is a critical failure.
Damn.
No, you amount to
Back
nothing.
yourself in the face.
All right, so
I roar in frustration.
all of
about all you
them
can do.
take 13 cold damage. 2 bolts at.
Your circle's small.
Oh, how big is it supposed to be?
20.
When your circle's small, but you're crazy.
Oh, hold on. It was right
20
here.
foot radius. Okay, so
Yeah.
they had to dash, but they are out.
Oh, all right.
This skeleton is gonna whirl and fire an arrow at Lucarius. It got a 9, so that's not good. And then it's just gonna go over here and hunker down on the other side of that wall. So this big ogre zombie swings its morning star and just utterly destroys one of the 4 supports keeping up this big tower, and the whole structure shakes a bit, but it is still standing. Then it's just gonna mosey on over there.
Oh
This
boy.
one is going to bring down its morning star right at Lucarius's head.
Mm,
No, nope. Never mind. Doesn't. It just
No.
harmlessly slams into the mud next to you. Barely with a dash manages to make it to Wisteria. I forgot to give the whites a turn. I'll just have the whites move on the zombie turn, so they will take the cold damage. They'll have to dash, but they will also get out of Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
And then it is your turn, Wisteria.
Would my character know if undead are immune to poison?
You would, and they are.
Hmm. Cool. Because that was the only thing I can think of that wasn't a far range spell. The worst part is I think most of my stuff is ranged.
Yeah.
I'll still try to do it at disadvantage. I mean, it's kind of the best thing I got. I mean, I could try and disengage, but then I'm just playing, chase. Actually, no, it'd be able to get me on my next turn anyway. So
It would
disadvantage.
constantly have to dash, so you could just like kite it around until
Really?
you can get it next to someone else.
It moves slower than 30 feet?
Zombies only have 20 feet of movement.
Really?
So because
Oh.
you would be using your action to disengage and it would be using its action to dash, you would just never get hit, but also you wouldn't be able to hit
Well,
it.
I'd say, are all the things out of the Hunger of Hadar anyway? Yeah, they are. Screw this. I'm gonna hold concentration just to hope. But if I lose it, it's no big whoop.
Maybe
'Cause it's not like
something
I can
gets
move
put
it.
in there. Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I move it? Let's
Don't
see.
think so.
No.
I didn't think I
Once
could
it's
either.
down, it's down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The
Okay.
downside of it.
I'll just try it. Might as well. Boom.
I mean, the other downside is
No,
because
I
the
don't.
creatures in it are enshrouded in darkness, they can just move without disengaging,
Yeah,
and
that too.
they can't be threatened by creatures outside of it.
Yeah. I miss.
Yep.
My first bad roll.
Oh, actually, oh no, it is a critical failure. You do miss no matter what.
Mhm.
The funny thing is that's above its armor class, but because
Oh.
critical failure, it does.
Oh.
The only
That's
thing
fun.
a crit fail actually applies to.
Yep, it only applies to attack rolls. Unfortunately, this was an attack roll.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, Lucarius.
I'm going to attack the one right in front of me with the True Blade.
A little the big one. They're both within melee range.
I'm gonna go after the big boy then.
Okay.
I don't know about that last one.
No. Okay. So fun thing about the True Blade. This is partly just to facilitate being just the greatest fighter ever, but it cannot critically fail. That is its enchanted property in addition to its damage. And Carius's chest plate is that creatures cannot benefit from critical hits on him. So literally you cannot fail to hit the ogre zombie.
Um, somebody took a visit to the forge, and got them some animate or Baldur's Gate 3 reference.
Adamantium, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's regular D&D reference too, but yeah.
They are very good magic items. So let's make those cons or charisma saves. Oh my god. Nope, never mind. Fun fact: literally cannot pass the charisma save. So that is going to be full damage. That is 51 damage altogether.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I'm currently
It's not
sad.
down,
God.
but it is
I'm sorry.
extremely. You like carve out all of its guts. You just hollow out its abdomen. It is still swinging, but it is clearly doing real bad.
I'm currently
Okay.
sad because you could be doing that to the whites instead, and I could be doing full damage to other things rather than half damage. But the game has
The
chosen.
whites are too far away.
Well, you
They
know,
are. It's the.
sometimes that's just how it happens.
And then use my bonus action to rally Tyrannosaurus Ash.
Or you could have me attack.
3.
I think.
Yeah,
Keep
you
forgetting
wanna
that I can command you to attack.
No, I'll let you this time. Do you want to just
Yes, bite.
chomp? You should not have had disadvantage, so that's a 14. It does hit. It does hit.
Whew.
Chomp, chomp.
Yeah, you
Half
lift up
damage,
this,
but
this
grappled for
thing
now.
into the air.
Mm-hmm.
Glint,
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus, bite.
you are on a
there's
now
a guy.
very, very wobbly tower. There's a
There's
guy
a
at the
guy
bottom
right
of the
there.
ladder.
Mess him up.
Can I loot these 2 bodies before I do anything else?
Oh my god.
Sure.
What's on them?
So the one kobold had a dagger and I'm gonna say 5 gold, and then the inventor had actually a necklace with some onyx, and it's a silver pendant with carved to look like Malacerta with onyx scales with little onyx decorations on it.
That's
Which,
definitely worth something.
yeah, it's gonna be worth a whole whopping 50 gold.
Nice, 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 nice.
And then also had a flask of acid, a flask of alchemist's fire, and a
Ooh.
bag of bees.
Bag of bees.
Oh boy. Okay, how many things can I do on my turn?
You can throw the flask of alchemist fire as an. You can throw any one of those things as an action, and then you can bonus action hide, and then you still have enough movement to get down to the bottom of the ladder, but there is a zombie down there.
Action, throw. So what are the 3 things?
Vial of acid, a flask of alchemist fire, or a bag of bees.
Bees, acid, or fire?
Bees. It'll get blinded.
Well, bees because you don't want to cause more acid holes in the thing, and you don't want it to catch on fire.
That is true as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm throwing a can of
Ah.
bees.
Out of bees.
It's a bag of bees.
Bees.
Also, does that count as a thrown object
Yes.
for me? Oh hell yeah!
Do you get something for that? Oh.
That's 3 piercing
Oh.
damage.
And he's also blind.
And then it is blind, yes.
And I'm also taking the other 2 as well, and I'll go down the ladder. Throw
So
the bees.
what I'm gonna say is you hop off the ladder and you jump away so that you're not landing on the zombie's space.
Yeah, and then that's 30 movement speed, right?
Yep, that's gonna be your whole turn.
Oh, because I can't dash.
Because you used your action and bonus action. Or no, you have bonus action still. You can hide or dash.
I can
I
dash.
hide
Hell
behind
yeah.
the zombie. You can't see me.
Yeah, I'm just like
The zombie.
back
the,
to back.
the zombie turns
Every
around.
Well, you still
And
have the
just
big
behind
one
it.
over there that you have to either get away from or hide from.
He is blinded, so you can just move
You can
away
just
from him and
leave,
don't even
yeah.
have to disengage.
Just go there. That's good
The
enough.
mud is difficult terrain, so you only get there.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine.
All right, Tyrannosaurus Ash.
I re-chomp
Yeah.
and then I swipe.
Yeah, keep on biting. That's a miss.
Advantage because
Oh,
it's in my
advantage.
mouth.
I keep forgetting. That's still a miss. Tail attack on the other one. Of course, that one's the crit.
Wait, how'd I hit the
Uh,
other time then?
Did I? Oh, that is a
Yeah.
hit with the 14. I forgot what their armor class is. I'm sorry.
Oh, and then the tail.
So,
Damn. Muy mal.
so the one in your mouth is still alive, but barely. And then the other one, 19.
I'm
All
doing
right.
all right for stuff that's resistant to me.
I mean, yeah, you're getting them down. This is the turn that's going to be interesting now that the casters are out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, and they're all next to me.
This is a lot of dice. Hold on.
You could try shoving them in the.
I'm
Yeah, push
I mean,
'em.
they might some of them might technically still see big scary thing too.
Oh, yeah.
What's Lucarius's armor class?
17.
3 hits.
Mhm.
Some of
Uh,
them might see
each
big
of-
scary thing.
each of the skeletal kobolds raises their hands and blasts out these 3. Each of them fires 3 individual fiery blasts as they each cast Scorching Ray. Out of the 9 bolts, 6
Oh.
miss.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
god.
You do still take, from the ones that hit, 23 fire damage. And the skeleton is gonna blink a single short bow bolt at you, miss. Now it is time for zombie turns. The white in Ash's mouth is gonna try and break free. No. The other one is just gonna swing at you. Those are gonna hit
Mm-hmm.
for a total of 12 damage.
So
Although you only take 11
temp,
because you
Will
have.
you
and
move?
yeah. So and
Wow, you are getting low.
this has still lasted longer than I thought it would have, though. So yeah,
Oh yeah, for a single spell slot, you are getting a lot of use out of this.
I might need to use another though with how this battle's looking. We'll find
Yeah,
out.
probably.
Mm.
That's not gonna hit. And I doubt this is gonna do anything. Yeah, no.
I'm saved.
Clambers over the wall. And then that one is gonna swing for. So this is coming for Wisteria. Also 15.
Oh.
Let me check. Yeah. What am I thinking?
That'll do 6 damage. And
Okay.
roll that con save, that concentration save.
Yeah, give me a minute. And oh, sorry, that wasn't supposed to be with
Yeah, you
disadvantage.
should.
So
Yeah.
22.
So 22. You're good.
All right.
This big ogre zombie swings down its morning star on you, Glint, and that's a 21.
Ooh.
That is 16 bludgeoning damage as you are knocked with this dull, blunted morning star.
Oof.
And that zombie takes another 2 piercing damage, but becomes unblinded, and it has to dash. Wisteria.
Might as well keep trying it, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, you still have a very good chance of hitting.
Yeah.
You just had a bad situation.
I think a
Yep, that
14
hits.
hits, and then now it has disadvantage on its next turn.
Yup.
And I can't remember if they're immune to necrotic or resistant.
Nope.
Oh. Wait.
Lucarius.
They're the basic bitch undead.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure they're not immune to it, but
That's the higher tier undead that start getting resistant or immune to it.
yeah.
All right, I am going to. So I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to attack with.
That's going to be 2 attacks of opportunity. When you move
Oh.
out of a creature's melee range without
It
taking
can
the
be worth it
disengage
because those
action, they
spellcasters are horrendous.
Yeah, not saying not to do it, because you're
Just
probably
warning you.
fine.
You do have an AC of 17, and
And a lot of hit points. You're probably fine.
you're probably fine,
Okay.
and the
I'll-
spellcasters
I'll
are more
still
likely
do
to
it.
damage you.
All right.
Well, what
That's
about
a
throwing
miss.
axes?
I never retrieved them. They're still in a
Throwing
corner.
axes are not on them.
Oh.
Also, don't do shit for damage.
Yeah, throwing axes
Where-
are all the way
Oh.
over here still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 2 misses. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You just
And
never
then
pick them up.
I'm gonna attack with the True Blade.
All right. So that does melt the both of them.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, they both crumble to dust in the wake of the radiant damage coming off of the True Blade.
Nice.
You actually, you can get 2 of those, and then you can swing that last one at the last one and take it out.
Okay.
Because each one of those was a killer blow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Hell yeah.
And then am I still in range to command Tyrannosaurus Ash to bite? I think I have 1 superiority dice left.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure,
I
do
do
it.
that. Because you
Okay.
mentioned the one in its mouth is almost dead.
Okay.
Then I can start biting on the other one. But then I can't swing at
That
anything.
definitely hits, and that kills. All right.
Sweet.
Yay.
Yeah, you chomp that one to death and toss
Yum.
it to the side. Tastes awful.
Ugh.
Glint, you are in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
You can get out of danger.
I need an
I-
adult.
Could throw 2 daggers.
You
You
don't need to
could-
throw them. You can
Or
just
you could-
stab them.
You can
Or you can
stab.
disengage.
There is
Can I?
disengage and dash that you could
Dash,
do
yeah.
since you're a rogue,
But-
I'm in I'm in difficult terrain.
which would mean
What
you'd
you
get
can
much further
do-
than them faster.
They couldn't catch up to you, is what we're saying.
What you
But you can also
Yeah.
stab and then disengage, or stab
Or
and
stand
run
and
and take
fight.
opportunity, or stand and fight.
I definitely don't want to get hit, so I am gonna stab and then run if I can. Can I can make 2. Yeah, cuz
You
what's
can
it
make
called?
2, but you won't have a bonus action disengage or gas. Gas? Bleh, dash.
take
Yeah.
the bonus action. It takes the bonus action to make the second attack. Also, when you make the second attack, it would have to be with either the unenchanted dagger or the short sword, since you'd be using the dagger +2 for the
I
main
completely
attack.
forgot I had that. I'll just use the regular dagger on little zombie.
Could be like the T-Rex
Uh,
where it's faster.
So you don't get sneak attack from this because you're not sneaking and they're not threatened or anything. So I
Yeah.
would recommend going for the little guy because you're not gonna be able to take out the big guy in one hit.
That's fair. I'll go for little guy.
I mean, that's me metagaming for you, but there you go. Okay, so undead fortitude. Okay, well,
I'm assuming they'd
well,
both have it too, though.
yeah.
still disengage.
Oh, wait. +2 dagger, though? Magic?
Yeah, +2.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. So 5 plus the damage taken, so 5 plus 13. 9. Okay, it's dead. Like,
Hell
actually.
yeah.
Hey, go Glint.
Difficult terrain halves the movement speed.
Yes. So if you bonus action dash, you can
15.
move all the way to the edge of the mud and then another
What am
30
I
feet.
thinking of?
No, yeah. Now I can
Are you dashing or disengaging?
disengage and then run.
Okay,
And then run
then
normal.
that's where you get.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about disengage.
Okay.
Wait,
Tyrannosaurus.
didn't use their bonus action, though?
No.
No, I just
So you
They
can
just made the
hit.
also...
attack.
So, oh yeah, you
No, they
made the
used their
attack.
bonus action to
I'm being
disengage.
silly.
Yeah.
I'm being
Attack,
silly.
disengage,
Ignore me.
movement. Sorry.
Chomp.
You're good.
Yeah.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
That does kill. All right.
Yay! You killed it.
Both of the
Yippee.
whites are down.
Woo, go
There's
Ash!
only a few things within range now. Batter up.
I'm running.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, that's a crit. I'm gonna say that's
Man, that
I'm gonna
that tail attack likes critting.
you swoop over and bend down and you knock off this thing's head. Literally,
Its head was
you killed it.
its body was the tee and its head is the baseball. Pew!
It is down. All of the kobolds are dead. There's one skeleton left.
Honestly, you holding the, I mean, not that there's anything left that knows how to use it, but you holding the Hadar thing over the teleporter is
Glint, I
great.
think a 20. Glint, I think a 20
Prevents
hits.
retreat.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm not hidden anymore, so.
7, you can use your reaction to half that if you want.
Do you use that now or do you wait to see what the ogre does is the question.
Yeah,
If they're
alright,
not
I'll
visible
save
in the
it, I
turn
guess.
order, they're probably dead.
No, the ogre is not visible in the turn order.
Oh, ogre is included in zombie.
Oh. So it.
I didn't feel like rolling more initiatives, and they have the same dexterity, so I was like, good enough.
Okay, I see. I'll save it, so I take 1
You take 7,
7
yeah.
right now. That's not so bad.
And miss. You should have used it. Too late. Wisteria.
Oh, well,
Oh, did they miss
Hindsight's
me?
2020.
it missed me.
I forgot that the zombie was supposed to try to attack you. It has disadvantage. I forgot there were other zombies.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. To make that con save, and then there are other zombies. You are correct. So that one, those two are. I'm just gonna move back.
Oh, once again, not a disadvantage. So 19.
Passes. 7 on the T-Rex misses. 16 on Lucarius also misses. Now it is Wisteria's turn.
20.
That hits. That does not kill.
Oh.
Lucarius.
I'm going to attack the zombie in front of me with my true blade.
Well, that downs it.
It's dead.
It's down, and because it's radiant damage, it doesn't even get to roll.
Okay. And then I'll move to this one so Glint doesn't have to deal with it, hopefully, next turn. And I will attack it with my true blade.
Okay. That hits. And that destroys. Glint, it is your turn. That does some damage.
Okay, disengage and run.
Tyrannosaurus Ash. Jump. That is going to hit, and it cannot possibly roll above a 27. So that does kill. God, these things taste awful. They are rotting and dead. You spit
I
it out.
spit it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bleh. I have range. How much range? Not that much range. And not that much range. I'm gonna have to dash if I'm getting close to something now.
And you can't because you already attacked. So that's
Wait,
how close
can I?
you get.
Oh no, I can get to this one. I was holding on the wrong corner. Is it based off the center?
Oh. I think it's supposed to be based off the center.
Even then, I have a 10-foot reach, so.
I'll let you. Tail attack.
Hey,
If anything, I'd be 5 feet back and I'd be hitting it with my tail still because 10-foot reach.
Kind of jiggles. Its putrid flesh is very absorbent.
Ugh.
Ew! Ew, that's a disconcerting image.
I'm very awful descriptions.
Oh, it's going to be even better once you join the current campaign too, because it's a horror one. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very
Oh.
fun.
I've heard
Very
things
close.
about the campaign.
Razor's Edge. Tyrannosaurus Ash is so beat up. Zombie attack. It was supposed to have disadvantage. So it cannot possibly hit with an 11. I shouldn't have double rolled anyway. Wisteria.
Yeah.
Hit it back.
I gotta say, I have to keep
Well, it
hitting
was
it
five.
until it fails its fucking roll.
Or you can disengage and run. So it's
Nah,
not on you.
I'm not a coward. Now, does it die?
Yes.
Damn. Oh, yay.
Finally, it's dead.
It's not like concentration. It's the actual full right? I believe
Yeah,
so.
it is the amount of damage taken plus 5? Plus 5. So it's not actually that good,
Yeah.
especially at higher levels.
It's annoying.
It's annoying
But
if you keep doing low amounts of damage.
That is your turn, I believe.
yes.
Lucarius.
Gonna start
Okay.
retrieving your stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe kill the zombie. Maybe kill the zombie. Maybe kill the last enemy.
Maybe.
What, you don't want the snack?
It doesn't like the taste of this. It's just here doing this to kill it.
Swing the true blade.
The true blade swings. The
That's
true
a
blade
hit.
misses.
No, that's a hit. These
Oh.
things have fuck all
Okay.
for armor class.
Oh, another.
Alright, it's down.
Okay.
Yippee!
And it does radiant damage, so it doesn't get the undead fortitude. It is truly down.
Okay.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Now you can retrieve your hand axes in peace.
Now I can retrieve my hand axes because everything is dead.
Yep, we are
Now
out of
I
combat.
We are out of combat,
like
and the T-Rex is hungry, and he's just gonna go to all the kobolds that are laying around and start eating them.
No, wait, let me loot
Wait,
them.
let
Let
us
me loot
loot
them.
first. Let us loot.
Me as
You
I
get
throw a
you get a couple
firebolt
of
at
daggers and coins lodged in your huge teeth.
me as I throw a firebolt at the T-Rex.
Chomp.
Chomp. He hungry. And we'll also
Okay.
find out if he gets any extra bonus stuff.
On the bodies around you,
Count up
each of
those.
the whites just have their standard longsword, and they have those pendants of the Dragon Queen. Each of them are worth 50 gold, and circlets
How many?
that are worth an additional 25. There's one on each, and there's 3 of them, so
Okay.
150, 75. Total
Mhm.
of 225 gold pieces.
So I just add the gold pieces. I don't add the treasures.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with that with this campaign.
I am gonna bother to loot these casters up here.
Yeah.
I'm a bit curious on what they had on them. And then you can drop the Hunger of Hadar. It's probably been time already.
Yeah.
That, or you just drop it because there's no more.
I mean,
Oh, true, you might keep it up in case there was random reinforcements.
yeah.
But I'm guessing
but
by
yeah,
the end of all this, it will be gone.
do these casters have anything on them?
On most of them, you just find these little arcane focuses, and there are a couple of gems on 1 or 2 that are just worth a total of 15 gold between all 3. And then on 1,
believe
you do
this.
also find a scroll of fireball.
Never hurts to have a free fireball.
Is there anything on these guys?
No, not on the skeletons. But when you go over to those whites, you do find 2 more of the circlets. So 50 more gold.
God damn it. Can I get
Okay.
something?
Gotta hurry.
What do you mean? Can you get something? You robbed an entire graveyard.
They haven't
the
reached
ocean-
their
talking
goal
about?
yet.
Go
Guys,
over
I
here.
only have like 1,000. That's
couple
not
more.
nearly enough. You know, I
Uh,
can't like buy a house with this.
Hey,
I'm
did you
trying
forget
to
we
be
have coin
backup.
weight on?
That's actually
Do we?
that's the rest of the healing potions.
Yeah, I
I
kind of
am
figured. He's
the
still
backup Hey,
Tyrannosaurus
Frankie,
Ash is still gonna eat the rest, whether there's potions or not.
Okay.
What about these guys over here?
No, the skeletons are just bones and scraps of leather.
Damn it. Can I loot these
Sure.
fellows?
No. So we're gonna just
Oh,
go over here.
You're being dragged along.
I'm dragged by the freaking
gonna
scruff
drag
of
my
my neck.
giant T-Rex.
I follow my friends.
An entrance.
We just have like a we just have like a cobalt leg or like a bone or something like that. Like, come here, come here, come
Yeah,
here,
your
come
boy,
here,
your
come here.
boy.
One of the kobold legs. Come here, boy. Come here.
Are
Can
we
I get?
ignoring coin weight?
You specifically are for sure.
I have to. Do you?
Did I
Yeah. Do
not
you want
mention
one of?
you have a bag of holding?
Oh, you didn't mention
Do
that.
I?
At least to the rest of us. I don't know.
Oh, I
if...
didn't put it down. Okay. Glint specifically was supposed to have a bag of holding. Whoops.
Ah. Do the
Oh,
rest of us
whoops.
know
I
that?
have.
Well, probably based on how much stuff they've started shoving in a bag.
Yeah, I feel like you've all seen Glint shovel way too much stuff into this pouch that should not fit in this pouch.
And we're adventured enough that we'd know what it is.
Yeah, I feel like I would have died with this bag. I mean, clearly, if I have it on me. Did we all like die of old age? Are we a bunch of old guys?
Yeah. How did we die?
Was it like in battle before our time?
Succumb to our
I
wounds, or it could have
yeah.
happened just one at a time. One of us could have died at the end battle, and the rest of us got moved on. But us being close heroes got put in the same burial chamber, kind of deal, kind of like a family tomb.
Maybe we don't have age written down. Joy is not
I have.
saying.
I know how I died.
To the others. There were
And
more
how-
people in our party.
And how someone else died.
You know how you died and how someone else died.
Who is this other person that you know how they
Which one
died?
of those three?
I cannot mention anything else.
Oh.
So you're all just standing on this platform.
Can I get a heal, please?
So about
do
that,
any of us
at the
do
The
any of
moment,
the
healer is
other
currently a
guys?
T-Rex.
and
Oh
is
yeah,
not
you're.
and is
honestly,
not smart enough to
Oh,
be able to change
here,
back.
here. I got
So,
a healing potion from.
Healing
that
potion.
makes
We have
things
to.
awkward.
Wisteria mumbles something in Draconic, and the entire platform lights up. And in a flash, hold on to the healing potion because
Okay.
Oh,
you
okay.
are transported. You get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
Okay.
the benefits, but we still haven't passed too
But
much
you
time.
still have not actually passed time, so yes, you do in fact get all of your hit points back in Tyrannosaurus form.
So
I
what
know,
about
I love
my?
it.
So do I get my base? So that's complicated for with my base stuff.
Yes, you do get
The base
your spell
stuff too.
slot back too,
Okay.
and everything. Yeah.
I'm actually kind
We
of
can-
curious. What happened to the kobolds that got sent here? Unless that's them.
They got
They can look
turned.
good.
Oh my, that is
Well, if you look,
that is
if
a
you look around,
decent amount of
there's-
scariness actually, based on what
There's
they did
some-
to my original T-Rex form.
Okay. All of the circles are statues of Malacerta in various poses that are scattered around this room.
Oh, I wonder what the statues do.
You can also see a bunch of those spellcasting necrotic kobolds. And then obviously in the center of this huge destroyed arena, so this was at one point the main courtyard of this citadel, this floating castle. It is atop the main structure, and it has been blasted and sundered open. There are massive cracks and battle scars throughout. The ceiling is gone, floating in the air above you, and standing. It would be more imposing if you didn't have a T-Rex the same size on your side, but in the middle of this massive chamber is the huge form of Malacerta, dripping acid from her veins as she rears her glowing skeletal head at you.
It's been a while. It's been a couple 100 years.
That is a big dragon.
You look
They're actually
awful.
there doesn't even seem to be any recognition in her eyes at this point. she just has glowing eye sockets, but she glares at all of you and roars in an instinctual, bestial manner.
Is anybody else terrified?
We've been through this rodeo before.
Glint, you're first.
Ooh, both
I
of you.
sure is.
I'd say, what were
Alright.
those magic casters again? Are they just undead?
I call them necrobolts.
Allow me.
Your
They are
homebrew, or did you
entirely
find
homebrew.
them?
They are entirely homebrew.
Hmm.
Nice. Scary.
Allow me to.
I'm curious what they count
Rock
as, just
you.
for spell logistics.
They're undead.
Oh.
They technically count as undead and humanoid. Well, no, they should just be undead. They're undead.
Okay.
What you aiming at?
This boyo.
Okay, that's a hit.
Hell yeah.
The arrow sort of catches between its ribs, and it definitely takes some damage, but your non-magical arrow doesn't seem to phase it as much as it should.
Okay.
Lucarius, big
Um,
dragon.
Big
Probably,
dragon.
probably spread out a bit.
Big
yeah, I'm
dragon,
gonna.
casters.
There's casters.
There's the danger of falling into an infinite chasm and dying forever.
I
There's,
think the casters should be focusing on the ones that the melees can't get to. Specifically island-based. Or am I the only? No,
You're
the other rogue. The rogue can.
The rogue can range.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
range.
The rogue
I
can
have
range.
yeah.
It's just not a
Oh, I
caster.
Um,
Your other caster doesn't have range, by the way.
I will say though,
Right?
gonna go.
I have Dimension Door, but I don't have range.
I will say,
and you don't while you're a Tyrannosaurus
And I don't
Rex.
while I'm a Tyrannosaurus, though.
You could dash and jump because you've got a lot of strength. You can make that jump.
Okay.
I will say this because talking is a free action.
Probably get the ones on same place, if possible.
My character is gonna say, aim for the statues. That's where it stores its life force.
Might be onto something up there.
I'm gonna dash towards over here. So I'm out of range of the dragon and I can deal with the things going on over here.
Oh, you think you're out of range of the dragon?
You're not out of range of the dragon. Trust that.
Malacerta rears back her awful skeletal head and roars into the sky. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think I'm good at that one.
Yeah.
Wisteria passed. Lucarius and Tyrannosaurus Ash both failed. You two are frightened. You can repeat the save on your turn, but
Can't advance. Depends on
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight and cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So you cannot approach Malacerta and you have disadvantage on everything throughout the whole arena.
Joy.
because we can always see it.
Oh, not saves. You still have regular on saves. So then Malacerta advances.
Oof.
Not just
I
not the
feel
wizard.
I feel
Oof.
bad that Wisteria ended up in front out of sheer. That's where I put you. So I'm gonna.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big thing charge at big thing. At least I don't have to charge towards it now since I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have disadvantage on attacks against. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, she has a reach of 10 feet, so she doesn't have to get that close.
Oh.
Joke's on you. I also have a reach of 10 feet.
So that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That does 13 piercing and 2 acid, total of 15 damage.
Oof.
Those are also both hits.
Is there anything tankier, like AC wise?
That's another 23 damage.
Oof.
Next in the order are the Necrobolds. There's a lot of them. Alright. Sure, let's cast Scorching Ray 12 times. Well, with 12 bolts.
I don't like this. Again.
Okay, so your AC is 17, so miss, hit, 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 crit, but they don't get the benefit. Hit, hit, miss. So, 54 fire damage.
Oh god.
Okay.
You are just blasted with waves of these fire bolts as all of them cast Scorching Ray at you. And then these two are gonna cast Ray of Sickness on Tyrannosaurus Ash. And they're gonna upcast it. That's a critical failure. That one does hit, though. 16 poison damage, and then gotta make the con save. Failed. Okay. Poisoned, so disadvantage on everything until you pass the poisoned condition. Let me just mark
How much
that.
was the damage again?
16. Let's go chromatic ore. Oh no, you know what's funnier? Oh, you know what's funnier?
I don't like what's funnier.
I don't like it either.
Glint, make me a wisdom saving throw. Twice.
Uh-oh. Twice?
Make me 2 wisdom saving throws.
Uh-oh.
One of those is a
Good
failure.
Good thing we had a long rest.
Mm-hmm. Didn't help me very much, though.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
You are charmed.
I'm
You no
charmed.
You no longer consider this kobold to be an enemy. You cannot attack it.
Oh, okay.
Just that
That's
specific one,
fun.
though.
Yes,
And then
that's
those last, yeah,
Just
just that one. And then those last 3. Let's do more Ray of Sickness on Wisteria. Roll me 2 con saves, Wisteria.
Okay. Oof.
Okay, you're poisoned.
Oh, cool.
And you take 28 poison damage.
28.
28.
Fuck.
28. That is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Your turn.
Nukem
This is the
Dukem.
final encounter. Use everything.
I'm aware. I don't know. Do you think I'm within that circle?
I wouldn't say so.
No. You do
No.
have movement also. Oh no,
No,
that's
no.
within melee range, so that is technically
Yeah.
anyway.
Because I'm gonna do a really cool thing called the highest level spell I have in my vocabulary, which
Oh boy.
is
Oh.
this right here.
Hell yeah.
Circle of
Circle
Death.
of
Circle of Death.
Death.
I believe they just take the damage, right?
Point within
Con
range.
save. Oh no, they
Con
do get
save.
con saves.
On a failed save, though, they probably, or on a
take a lot of
success, they
damage.
probably still.
Damage
Okay,
increases
DC
to DT
17.
I mean, I don't think I rolled that great, but
No.
Fail.
someone didn't make it.
Oh, it was the dragon.
Well, the dragon and then those 3 over here also were in the blast radius.
One thing I will say
Yeah.
I'd hate to admit about the dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
legendary.
resistance.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like the sound
I'm
of
not
death.
gonna waste that on this.
Since it's already resistant, yeah.
Take the 15 damage.
Well,
Actually, it only takes 7.
No, yeah, that's right. Oh, shit. I
So
just gotta.
you cannot approach Melisitha.
bite and slap. And I will say, for when unfeared, kind of wants to push?
Tyrannosaurus Rex cannot make both attacks against the same target. Pick one.
Oh, it can't do the bite then.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait.
But
I just
that's how
realized
the rules
something.
are written. So
I just realized
Yeah.
something. Why did you
What?
give me this spell?
Well, stick around a couple turns. Fun thing, Malacerta is not resistant to non-magical piercing, so you do actually the full damage.
Oh, nice.
You did look at my sheet though, to see what I was looking at, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna tell you.
that
Anyway,
makes me that
Glint,
makes me scared.
that makes me scared too now because I don't even know what you were looking at.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't
I'm
tell
also
me.
mystified.
Glint, you don't have the most strength, but you do have enough to make the jump if you want to get over to that floating island.
I didn't know that that was an option, but honestly, I don't know how much good that would do me.
You could attack with your dagger instead of your short bow, which
You could
does more damage and is
Yeah.
magic.
Oh, that's true.
Also, you could stab rather than just shoot.
Yeah, use your bonus action to make a second attack with a short sword or a regular dagger.
Well, that guy is charmed, so
Oh yeah, you
Yes,
can't
I'm
attack
you
him.
can't
charmed by
attack
that
that.
guy.
He's your friend.
Oh,
That
yeah.
guy's
The
my
other
buddy.
one on the other hand, he's still
Reroll your
silly and
wisdom
stupid.
save. You
Oh,
get to repeat it at the end of every turn. So
Oh
roll that
hey,
again.
oh hey. Don't
Okay,
get roll for
you
fear
do-
too.
You are gonna break free at the end of your turn. Yes, Tyrannosaurus Rex does repeat the wisdom save and failed it again.
okay. Wait. Oh yeah. So that
You have
was
enough
10.
movement. You can make it to this one. You cannot attack the marked one on this turn. You can on your next turn.
Gotcha. All right, I shall attack. Oh, 'cause it's
13
midnight.
pierce. It doesn't go down, but it is pretty heftily damaged by that.
I might as well. I can't do it on. I can't do the magic one twice, right? So.
Correct. 14 does not hit.
Oh well.
Lucarius,
Shoot.
you are very damaged, but
Mm-hmm.
you do have second wind. You should probably use that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use second wind.
Healer needs
I
to
don't-
become un-T-Rexed, but isn't smart enough to drop it themselves right now.
I don't honestly remember.
Otherwise, it would have been dropped
Mm.
before we teleported.
20. You regain 20 hit points.
Yay!
To
Hit
go
point.
slay some cobalty thingies.
You can
Right.
you can hit this one.
I am going to hit that one with my true blade.
The truest
That's a
of
hit.
blades.
That's a miss. That's a hit. That brings him down.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
In a bright flash of light, suddenly a small group of those dragon shield kobolds appear.
Oh, don't I have to make a wisdom save for the frightened?
Yep. Thank you. I forgot. Repeat that. That's a fail.
Okay.
You are still frightened. You cannot move any closer to Malacerta still. Okay, these three warp in. They do not get a turn yet. Malacerta.
Beast sees beast.
Malacerta rears back and blasts forth a cone of acid breath.
Fuck.
Wisteria, make me a dexterity saving throw. You have disadvantage because you're poisoned. Big one.
Yeah. Even at
And
the
I want.
smallest angle, you think you can get both.
Wait, I forget. On my turn,
Jesus
was
Christ.
on my turn?
T-Rex got a 1 for saving throw.
I forget.
Yeah.
Because I got poisoned and then it was my turn. Was I supposed to make another saving throw for that?
You were correct. Sorry,
Oh
I keep
shit.
forgetting this.
No, it's a what for the poison?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay.
Oh, wait. So T-Rex is
Okay.
supposed to have a thing for the poison part too, then?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I am no longer
Not that it matters
poisoned.
for the dex save, but
Okay, you're both unpoisoned.
I'm just
And
feared
then
now.
I make a dex
Whoop,
save
not dead.
for.
Wow, you killed me off just for saying that?
Sorry,
Ouch.
sorry.
Oh boy.
And then, yeah, make a
And
dex
0 hit
save.
points.
Okay.
Wow, you both got nat ones. Holy
Um,
crap.
that's actually a 14.
Oh?
I see.
Oh. A
That
thing
is-
that he has.
Are you sure? Because that's still not sufficient,
Really?
really.
Fuck.
It dragon breath, man. Like,
Yeah, just save it.
All right.
This is
I
the
mean,
one encounter that is actually difficult.
if I survive this.
Yeah, I
Big
know.
if.
Okay, fine.
Oh boy.
12d8 slash R
Oh,
12d8.
ow.
Okay.
Wow,
right on the
exactly
thing.
average.
And I'm down regardless.
Yeah. And
Great.
the healer is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, so
Yep.
we'll see how that goes.
We should
Glint,
have.
you shouldn't have given me your healing potion.
No, I still have it because we did the long rest when we teleported, but I'm far away from everyone, so I can't give it to any of you.
You've got a
We
sling.
we should have popped the
I?
T-Rex. Oh, they don't know the Baldur's Gate potion stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Do you have a? You don't have a sling. Never mind.
I
Wisteria
didn't
has a sling.
to say.
Yeah, I
Oh.
have a sling.
Time for a round of chill touch. That's going to be 3 against this Lucarius.
Oh, 3?
God damn.
There. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there
That's
is
one
one
hit.
still. Yeah, there's still.
Okay, Lucarius, you take
Yeah.
8 necrotic. It's going to be 5 chill touch rolls against Tyrannosaurus Ash.
I just take the 8, right?
They all hit. Yeah, you just take 8.
Okay.
It might be better if they all hit at this point.
Yeah, because get you out of the.
Yeah.
out
The
of
T-
We should have popped me out before we came in here.
I thought it was going to be more beneficial than it was.
You know.
You know what? I couldn't think about that because I was a T-Rex.
Yeah.
That was up to everyone
Really?
else.
Really, none of us had.
I had jokingly said as I throw a firebolt at
30
him, but
31 necrotic
31
on
necrotic.
Tyrannosaurus Ash. Not quite enough. And then
Oh yeah, because he took a long rest.
Yeah,
2 chill
Tyrannosaurus
touches,
Ash got the fucking 136 health
1
back.
hit. Oh no, both hit.
I
Wait,
mean,
maybe?
at least you're
Which
not
one's
dead yet.
AC? No, only 1 hit. 1 hit on
It'd be
Glint.
preferred to be
8
out of the
necrotic.
T-Rex form currently.
Oh wait, that should have
Yeah.
had disadvantage. Hold on, that should have had disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
It's not
You're
like
good.
it would have
No
killed me.
damage. No damage.
Yippee.
Wisteria, roll me a death save.
What's your max health?
not enough.
What's your max health? Oh,
Half.
just enough.
Oh.
77.
77?
The worst part is that I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good for it. It's more likely to work than this thing.
Tyrannosaurus Ash.
But I think
Gonna
we-
go for
But yeah,
big chomp.
chomp.
That's a hit. Another 34 damage. You are doing a lot of damage to Malacerta. You are no longer
Not smart.
charmed.
Me? Oh, goody. I don't know who else was charmed, so that was kind of
Yeah, no,
redundant
Just
to ask.
you.
But
It's also your turn.
stab this guy again.
That's a hit. Down he goes.
If I disengage and then run over to that guy, can I hit him with a normal dagger, or is
You
that
don't
a
need
bunch
to
of stuff?
disengage because he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
That's a hit.
I wish I
It is
could
resistant to this,
disengage.
but it still does damage.
Oh yeah.
Lucarius,
Yeah.
you can make it to both of them.
Okay. I attack with True Blade.
True Blade.
True blade.
That's a hit. So that's one dead. This one failed its save, takes full damage. That's 20, not enough. Swing one more time. That definitely hits. That destroys. Boom. Two more down. Roll me another wisdom save. Right.
There
You
we
are no
go.
longer frightened.
Yay. I gotta go.
Very unfortunate for everyone. Yeah, I think we're gonna let's call it.
It's pretty late. It's about past
Please
midnight for
return
me.
for round 3.
Yeah.
Round 3 of our one shot.
This will definitely
Hopefully this
that'll
Thursday?
definitely be the end. Yeah, this Thursday, the end of Crude Awakening, one way or another.
Tune in.
We didn't
next
have
time.
technical difficulties this time.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. If you like what you've seen so far and you want to help us continue the story, consider telling a friend you think would like our weird little adventure. If you like the video and comment on it, it helps us immensely with the algorithm. Until next time, I've been your host, the Grand Author.